Hello, y'all. Another late Monday night here on the channel. Welcome to another edition of Black Men Being Brutally Honest. This is Kev, your channel's host, and thank you for tuning in and like, share, subscribe. There's a be mindful of the ticker rolling across the bottom of the screen, and also I gotta start saying this. You can now become a member. But most importantly, if you are watching this live or part of the replay gang, need you to hit that like button. Likes are for free and they are for the algorithm. It helps more eyes get on this channel. And, the intent is to always grow bigger. So, anyway, yeah, so let's shout out some people who are already here. Great Dane, Black Light Revelations 2. What's up, Rob? And Hybrid Catastrophic Impact X83rd Power. Okay. All right. Let's get it started. Um, People on the screen that you see here. What up, Coffee? People you see on the screen here is Carlisha Hood and her son. I haven't really talked about this yet, so figured this broadcast would be a good opportunity to divulge my thoughts on this. But if you don't recognize these two people by this pic, maybe you'll recognize them by this. This is Carlisha Hood at a hot dog stand about to get attacked by this man over here that's beside her. And what I could say is that, I saw the video of the actual attack, and he pieced her up pretty good, you know. So what's a young man to do? Um, if you saw your mother getting attacked like that, what would you do? I'll just put it to you like that. Yeah, but let me share this screen real quick. I brought up a certain article. Gonna be playing some news clips. Wait a minute. Let me put fair use up first. Fair use up first. Yeah, that's as with all this stuff is fair use. Um, where are we? Like I said, as you walk in, please go ahead and hit that like button. Likes are for free. And if it's your first time here, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Yeah, I gotta start putting this stuff in a certain, yeah, putting this certain order. So we'll put that across the screen, across to the bottom of the screen. Yep, that's right. Fair use, fair use. So I can share the screen now. Yeah. And also hashtag gender war because I wanted to make a point. I want to make a point, just as a group of men in, how we can get caught up into certain things. I would say so. I will be reacting to these
Connect with
videos
Flash.
as we are watching.
Across.
So come on, pass this ad right here. All right, I think this news clip is when it was first reported. Okay, notice the wording, West Pullman homicide, because I mean, with us, with blacks, is always going to be the first thing is always going to be the worst. So this is how they were reporting it a few days ago. So play it.
Holds in court a mother accused of ordering her son to commit murder in a West Pullman restaurant. The mother and son are now charged, both of them. Elizabeth Matthews joins us now with more on this developing story. Elizabeth?
Okay, fair use. Okay, so this story was first reported as a mother ordering her son to shoot somebody that she got into an altercation with. So And I gotta admit, some content creators they kind of took it in the way of calling this, a clear example of proxy violence. And although, like I said, many of us will jump to conclusions on a situation. Sometimes you can't blame brothers for thinking this way, and I know that's a little controversial to say, because these sisters be out here acting crazy. But, the one thing that we have to think about and act on is in the interest of fairness, as in waiting till all of the evidence comes out. So,
Yeah, not only that, mom, who's accused of giving those shoot to kill orders, is now being held on
shoot to
$3 million
kill,
bail. Parts of that shooting were actually
$3
captured
million.
on this
dollars.
restaurant's surveillance video, which helped the witnesses identify the suspects to police. So this all happened Sunday night, police tell us, just after 11 o'clock, about 11:05.
Yeah, about to show this video. Yeah, the mother's son is 14 years old. I don't believe they've released his name, and I think that's some cool stuff because it protects him. I'm sure people in his area know who he is, and he's probably a hero to his community at this point. But they'll further break it down.
5 p.m. 35-year-old Carlisha Hood and her 14-year-old son arrived at the Maxwell Street restaurant on South Halstead at 117th. Hood went in for food. Her son waited in the car. Prosecutors say that's when she began arguing with this man, 32-year-old Jeremy Brown,
32-year-old Jeremy Brown. Uh, yeah, yeah, he
who
was.
was also
If you guys had seen the same, like if you seen the footage of the actual fight, you'd be like, this stupid ass skinny jeans wearing motherfucker. I mean, at first, we saw him as a murder victim, but he really acted out of sorts.
inside ordering food at the time. Hood began texting her son, who appeared in the doorway, hands in his pockets. A fight became physical between Hood and the victim. The victim was able to punch the woman once. That's when prosecutors say the boy pulled out a gun, fired a single shot to the victim's back, followed him outside, kept firing, striking him fatally twice in the back.
Yeah, yeah. Let me let me see. I can't scroll it back. So yeah, we could just finish watching this.
Once outside of the restaurant, while the co-defendant was still shooting at the victim, the defendant instructed her son, the co-defendant, to continue to shoot and kill the victim. Once the co-defendant finished shooting the victim, the defendant turned her focus towards witness one. She began pointing at witness one and instructing her son to shoot her.
Wow, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Now, I guess based on the preponderance of the evidence that was presented or the lack of evidence, their charges were dropped. But I don't know how they got that. Maybe they'll say, like, said one of the witnesses, she pointed at one of the she pointed at one of the witnesses and told her son to shoot that witness too. Like, yeah, I mean, you got to be careful in listening to these media sources.
Prosecutors say the Hood even tried to get the gun from her son, but he pushed her away. No shots were fired at that witness, who is also the victim's girlfriend. Both mother and son facing murder charges. She's also charged with contributing to the delinquency of a minor. The teen boy also facing unlawful use and possession of a firearm. Both, we're told, did surrender themselves to police yesterday. We're also told that Hood, the woman charged in this, the mom charged in this, also had a FOID card herself and was licensed to conceal carry. Reporting live, Elizabeth Matthews, Fox 32, Chicago.
Well, I would say possibly was she told her son to bring her the gun. That's what possibly happened. But if we were to cast any doubt on the way it was reported, yeah, she like like I said, the video of the actual fight, he was acting a fool. Like he was acting a fool. I will always say something like, never let anyone get you out of your cool like that. Especially a woman. Like, his reaction was extremely uncalled for to whatever she was saying. Like, and this was all at a hot dog stand. Here's one thing I do get tired of. I do get tired of seeing black people fighting in restaurants. I do get tired of seeing videos like that. I think we just need to do better. Me personally, I haven't fought in a restaurant. I actually witnessed a fight in a restaurant like not too long ago. The girl was pregnant and she tried to jump over the counter. I was like, look at this bit here. So
Dropped against a woman and her 14-year-old son. The two were charged with
yeah, this is a news report, covering how the charges were dropped. So here you go.
killing a man at a South Side hot dog
Nate
stand.
Rogers is live first at 4 with more details on this. Nate?
Yeah, guys, that's right. We're learning more about this situation, especially what happened here after video has surfaced over the weekend showing Carlisha Hood violently attacked inside of a restaurant. That video now viral on social media. Now, Hood and her 14-year-old son were released from custody just a short time ago after being charged with murder. The state's attorney's office saying, quote, based upon the facts, evidence, and the law, we are unable to meet our burden of proof. The incident took place inside a restaurant at 116th and Halsted.
Yeah, yeah, stupid niggas. Like, I will never be on the side of stupid niggas. I try to vouch for black men as much as I can, but if you're any kind of sensible human being, you can't vouch for this
Hood was picking up food while her son was in the car. Prosecutors say she and 34-year-old Jeremy Brown had gotten into an argument. She then texted her son to come inside. The son stood in the doorway as his mom was punched 3 times in the face. Prosecutors say the 14-year-old shot Brown in the back, and as he ran outside, Brown that is, the teen kept shooting while being told by his mother to do so. Brown
one. Yeah, look, look. Like I said, if you had seen your mother getting pieced up like that, like the actual video, if you had seen your mother getting pieced up like that, and you had a gun, emotion would probably took over. You'd probably bust a cap in that motherfucker too. Let's just go ahead and admit that. Let's just all be men and admit that. Any female you care about, I'm talking about like sister, aunt, girlfriend, and I'm not trying to do everything that these sisterhood people try to do. Like I'm just saying, it's just call this one down the middle.
Brown died as a result. Activist Jamal Green addressed reporters earlier today.
I am disheartened that people were there, especially men that were there that watched this happen. And it had to be a 14-year-old boy to save his mother.
Yeah, it was 14-year-olds can shoot. It is Chicago. I know that just saying, but well, okay. On the video itself where he was getting pieced up, yeah, there was some old niggas that turned around and ran out of there. But I will say this: dude punched woman in the face 3 times, like real quick, like pieced her up 3 times. Uh, like when you saw the son in the video, he was kind of reacting and he was kind of being shaky about taking the gun out. Yeah, that was him reacting to his mother getting hit. Um, yeah, what I like I said, I did see a couple of dudes turn around and walk back out of there. One looked like he was with his wife, and he looked like he was about 65, 70 years old. Um, yeah, and next thing you know, like a split second later, I heard the gun go off. So to be fair, the old dude could have saw the kid pull out the gun. Just to be fair, I'm just from what I've observed from everything I saw about this situation, um, he could like that could have very well been the case. That's why they ran out of there so fast. I really hate when dudes like this, like you use these as a opportunity to virtue signal. Coming at black men as a whole. And yeah, and there are, I think, a couple of content creators that are going at this angle like black men don't protect black women. And then he's like, it's a shame that his 14-year-old son had to do something. Yeah, he was a 14-year-old with a gun. You know, if anybody should have been protecting anybody, it should be the son protecting his mother. That fits. That makes sense. You know, I mean, like I said, he had a gun.
Where are we as a community? And it had to be a 14-year-old boy, especially men.
Jamal Green addressed reporters
Damo
earlier
Green.
today.
I am disheartened that people were there, especially men.
And men, especially men. I'm like, what a dweeb. I mean, I don't know his level of activism in Chicago, so I ain't gonna write the brother off completely.
That were there that watched this happen, and it had to be a 14-year-old boy to save his mother.
His mother, like I said, I believe his mother told him to bring her the gun, and shit happened too quickly, and he just happened to know how to shoot. His aim was pretty good because he struck old boy in the back. When they got outside, she tried to take the. I mean, there was a part where they said she tried to take the gun from him. You know, I believe she wanted the responsibility to be on her. To okay, let me give me the gun. You done shot this motherfucker already. I told you to bring me the gun, and he's probably was like, Mom, I got this. Went shot him again, and ended him. I mean, for real. It's like, do you do you believe that kid gave a fuck after he seen his mom getting pieced up like that? I mean, I keep saying pieced up. I should use more appropriate terminology, like yeah, he went in for some haymakers. So,
Where are we as a community if situations like this can happen and a woman can be severely attacked and no one does anything?
somebody did do something. They took out a gun and bust some caps in that dude ass. You know,
Now, thousands of dollars to pay for legal fees has been raised by Hood supporters who, after seeing this viral video on social media, those supporters believe that this was self-defense. According to a GoFundMe page, the 14-year-old is an honor student and his mother did not know her attacker. We've reached out to Ms. Hood and we are waiting to hear back. That is the latest here.
yeah, 14-year-old kid was an honor student. So he has let's go ahead and thank our lucky stars that his life isn't ruined by this. You know, that's the one thing I can say I co-sign with on this. Is that his life is not wasted. Based on a mistake. He has another chance. Let me see what y'all think in this chat. Yeah, yeah, we got shoot, we got 32 in here. I hope that all of you are pressing like. Yeah, we got Afro National in here. Like the screenshot, I mean the right image, yeah, he gave it to her pretty good. I mean, and like I said, sometimes you got people that, you 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 go outside and sometimes people piss you off from the norm. She should add shut up. He told her gone about her business, but they always want to challenge a man. She wanted him to pop innocent bystanders. She a demon. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Women. Let me put it to you like this: women, don't ever try to challenge a man. But like I said, from the tape, I mean, well, from the video itself, like, nah, is I didn't see her raising up at him like that. I didn't see her trying to swing at him. He attacked her. And I mean, it's a fucking hot dog stand. How serious could it have been? They say the boy was an honor roll student. He sounded like the type to catch a straight bullet, not usually the type delivering them. Cause in the hood, only the most productive kids catch strays. Yeah, very. Yeah, that's good. That's a good observation. Hyper catastrophic, exactly. She basically used him as an attack dog. I can't wait for you to post this link. This shit is so stupid. LED International, no need to hit that woman. This is why women can't be in a leadership position. Their emotions fuck everything up. Ray Hama, brother Kev, she puts him in danger. That is, this is that you are the man of the house because your father is not here in ain't shit type of situation. This boy, probably if he got mad at her a few times, would shoot at her. I don't holistically agree with that. Troy Johnson, I don't care if she was somebody mama. You're not about to disrespect me. That son husband has to live with murdering a man. Yeah. Wow, y'all are harsher than I am about this. I want to give this the benefit of the doubt to see what all went down. RPM, what's going on? I would have popped him in the leg to keep him at bay. Yeah, Kat, that's true. In that moment, it might have been traumatic for him. Exactly, like, why didn't the men stop him? They were also watching the son pull out a gun. Facts. Facts. I was like, as soon you saw the guys run out in haste. Um, like a split second later, you heard a gunshot. So, people got eyes. I wouldn't say that this was some type of issue at all with black men protection. He went straight for the black. I said, oh, I'm sorry. He went straight for back center Moss to stop his life organs. I think with her having a permit, she needed to know to pop him in the leg. I mean, like maybe not him. I mean, I don't know. Facts, because that's exactly what happened. Black men love to simp for brownie points. Yep, facts. Not not that dude should have punched her, but she most likely used her big mouth and went at him first. Like from the recording that I saw, yeah, he I don't didn't look like she was attacking him. It looked like he was attacking her. I mean, she might have ran her mouth off quite a bit. Yeah, women will say shit that gets under a man's skin in a heartbeat. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you and say that doesn't happen. And like and like sometimes these guys like I wish this bitch would shut the fuck up, but you can't be wishing that hard. We got Essa Hopeful in the house. The way the man swung on her, it was his time to go. LMAO dweeb. Yeah, dude was a dweeb. His soft ass would have done nothing. Yeah, he'd have ran his ass out of there too. Talking about some men. That man didn't deserve to die. That is gynocentric programming. You don't know what the mama said or did before you snap. Get all the facts first. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree with that. I'm not, I don't, I don't agree that I was trying to say that in a gynocentric way. She used him as a sick dog, Raven Knight. She tried to take the gun to pop the witnesses. I said elaborate storytelling. Knowing how these ratchet single mother black women get, I can put my house on it that she incited everything. If Kyle Rittenhouse can be excused, this son can too. So unfortunate though. Yeah, she was psycho and told her son to go back and shoot the innocent girlfriend. Cynthia G and her divestors are gonna run with this. Any man that thinks words deserve violence should be offered the same fate. Mother could have called the police even though she most likely started it. Afro National, the son is the true victim. She knew she had a weapon nearby and thought she could argue with strangers. Mm, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like the different perspectives. I'm not gonna criticize you. I'm not gonna criticize you guys like about what your takes on the situation is. I understand that they are very different from mine, but what I'm trying not to do is get caught up in this. In thinking about this, get caught up in this man versus woman thing. Just make sure that whatever opinion I have is clear and concise and fair. I mean, we have people we care about that say some outlandish shit all the time, but we don't want to see them people get hurt. That's all I'm saying. Pay attention to the word he said. According to the GoFundMe, he is an honor student. Protect all women. Let them all pack for mommy. Bro, she could have kept her mouth closed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Challenge. Yeah. That's something I have to be corrected on. Like women should not challenge men. Period. I'm against it. Women out there, you cannot match the physical prowess of a man. Okay, let's be fair. Hybrid emotional men shouldn't be allowed in public. I mean, I see emotional people all the time. Seriously, Chris G. My mother would have never put herself or my 14-year-old self in that position in the first place. Yeah. Okay. I can say this as a parent. I would never. I mean, even though it's pretty different with father daughter, I would, if I had my kid with me, I would choose a situation that drew the least heat. If I have to walk away from something, I will, just for her protection. Black women are master instigators. They start ish and then get others to do their dirty bidding. So many of you do believe that this was a proxy situation. How much y'all want to bet this woman started it? Tech dog, take all accountability from that young man for thinking fast. On the other hand, people are saying that boy already has bodies and always some type of gang leader. Yeah. Well, you have to kind of, just take the internet as the internet sometimes. I mean, does this strike you as a gang leader? Somebody that's, he may be one name in his home, but he might be Ice Terrius in the streets. Said I've been there myself. Sometimes people let their mouths write a check their ass can't cash. Yeah, definitely. Not trying to be your leader either. Let me put the other back in. Hey guys, yeah, I guess since I got over 35 in here watching. Yeah, just please hit that like button. If you are interested in becoming a member, I have opened up memberships. Yeah, but hit that like button to be hitting that like button to be great. Just like the next best thing. So yeah. Oh god. Oh, there go that word, incels. Like, yeah, I'm gonna drop a link in a second. Yeah. Seems like y'all done started a conversation in here. When two men start talking shit to each other, there's a threat of violence, but black women want to be able to talk shit and not be held accountable. I don't doubt that at all. I don't doubt that at all. As in, it's relates to the situation. Just kind of look at it from the boy's perspective. At that time, you're not gonna care what she said if you see her getting pieced up, like the video. Multiple black men have lost their lives jumping to defend some stranger. I'm not doing it. Eh, Yeah, there's a full audio vid. Cortez Smith, she told the son to shoot her too. Oh God. If that's true, in fact, then I really gave I really gave some unnecessary benefits of the doubt based on my take. Jeez. In fact, she told her son to shoot the witness tells me she must have done something really out of line. She might have spit on him. Yeah. Well, if you look up Carlisha Hood, the video is up somewhere. Then you can judge for yourself. Okay, I'm gonna drop the link for whoever wants to come up. And while you do that, I'll just try to quickly give my take on the submersible. Why I say submersible? Because those guys died so fast they didn't feel it at all. So the link is down there. So see, I saw Essa Hopeful ask for it, Judge Dre asked for it. Oh, we got Detroit 313 in the building. What's going on? Yeah, Detroit 313. That is them. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Judge Dre.
I ain't want to just be typing in the chat. You know what I mean?
Am
Okay.
I not merciful?
Yeah,
You said
but
what, bro?
yeah, I'm gonna talk about the submersible too, but I know y'all about to get into this one little topic right here. So I'm gonna let Essa Hopeful go first, and then I'm gonna let Judge Dre go. What's
All
going
right,
on,
I'm
Dre?
gonna leave and come back. I want to put my headset on.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Yeah. I just want to say I appreciate that. You know, the course, the system didn't fail this young man. They was talking about trying to charge him as an adult. They was trying to. It was a lot of talk about what should be done to him, as if talking about the young man who fired, as if someone in the same situation could have the level headedness to even you know react that fast. Because it was a split second occurrence, and a lot of any young man who's looking at that needs to realize that one wrong decision, one wrong move can change your whole life, can ruin
Mm-hmm.
your whole life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm a end right there.
Okay, all right, Dre. And then we
Yeah.
got hybrid catastrophic impact X83rd power up here.
Okay. Now, go ahead and hurt some people's feelings right here. I say it like this, using my analyzation powers on basically what the newscaster said. I said, one, if someone said, "Is that boy a honor roll student?" and you said this, I would say no. He probably reads at a fourth grade level. And see, I tell you why. See, I paid attention to the wording. The wording he said, according to the GoFundMe, he was an honor roll student. See, a lot of people don't pay attention to wording. I do. That's the reason why they call me judge. And I realized that some of the things it said is you can tell there's a lot more to this story. But I've seen it. And, I've seen it. I've witnessed it. Been a part of it. Been even a victim of it. What goes on is this: women act out of line all the time. You will always see it. And if every situation, it's like when there's a response and shit happens, it's like, well, she might have done something wrong, but you didn't have to do that. I was in a situation not too long ago, and it's like now that people were talking about smoking me, and they was talking about really shooting me, And guess what? They said, because after 30 minutes of by raging, I called her a bitch. And they talking like, yeah, man, I got the strap for that nigga. You ain't coming with the hands because you know you get your ass beat. But I'm just saying, it's like, so wait a minute. Well, and we understand that this person was wrong and all like that, but you didn't have to call her a bitch. I called her a bitch because you was acting like a bitch. And that's the problem with our women, especially these black women just think that they can do whatever the fuck we want. And unfortunately, a lot of us, we've been programmed so much to where even when they wrong, no, you you still protect them. And see, I started that rule when my children were younger. I'm telling my children, hey, some shit go down. If you start the shit and you in the wrong, you on your own. And I told you, I said, I hate to say that. I don't uphold nobody in the wrong. You could be my kid. I don't give a fuck. When you're wrong, you are wrong. And see, that's the problem. I don't give a damn about who you are, blood, no blood or not. Right is right and wrong is wrong. See, that's the problem. A lot of people want to sit up here and say, just because I'm family, you protect them. No, your family will get your ass put up in jail while you sitting up here and hot in the cot just because somebody want to talk off. No, motherfucker, if you want to write a check your ass can't cash, then you cash, let your ass cash the check. I'm not getting involved in that. You wrote the check. Hey, I'm sorry. Stop upholding people in the wrong because what's going to happen at the end is you going to end up in trouble. Go ahead.
In this instance, who are you saying is wrong?
I see. I pay attention to the video, and I didn't watch the whole video of that, but I paid attention to how they show the snippets, which is very misleading. And see, I've learned how, I know how to manipulate people because I used to do it, and I watch how the news and them to do it.
Hey, Dre.
Seemed like it was a lot more to that story than when they put on. Like, and then think about it. I'm gonna tell you like
Nobody's
this.
wrong.
Wait. This I'm gonna just tell you like this. Okay, fine. Say we taking everything at face value. Face value. Why the fuck did you tell the nigga to cap the innocent girl who didn't hit you? See, that's when you lost credibility, especially. Why cap the witness?
Yeah, hey, you know what?
See what I'm talking about? Why cap the witness? The witness didn't hit you. The witness ain't, think about it. If the witness was doing something,
that's alleged.
If somebody else said that, more than two newscasters said it. So even though
it's
that's
alleged,
it's alleged, but it seemed kind of funny. Why cap the witness? Go ahead. It's alleged that this nigga was an honor roll student. Come on now, we're talking Chicago.
Based on just what you could see, just from the video snippet, like you said, based on just that, who was wrong in that instance?
Oh, I mean, 9 times out of 10, she was probably running his mouth and running her mouth too much. Now, this is the problem. If he hit her first, it's over with. You can't do nothing. He should have let her hit him first.
In the video, you saw him swing. You saw her swing.
No, I didn't. That's what I said.
So that's what I'm saying.
He's wrong for swinging.
Can't even.
He's wrong for swinging. You
I want you to play this back.
You got no leg to stand on.
After you get off of here, I want you to play this back, and I want you to realize you couldn't even hold that man accountable for his wrongdoing.
What the fuck you talking about?
Just from the video. Just from the video,
I'm not talking about. Okay, here's shut the fuck up a minute, nigga.
Just from
because I did not say nothing about not holding him accountable.
You couldn't say that.
Wait a minute, Charles. Did I say I was talking about her was wrong for telling her son to do that? No.
That's the issue we have. Her was wrong for telling her son
to do that. Wait.
I want to blame women for everything because he hit her.
Oh my gosh. Fuck the nigga for all like that. You swung on a motherfucker and you got pieced up. That's too bad. Play the simple.
In the video,
I'm trying to say, shut up a minute and listen. What I'm trying to say is this. Now her son is 14 years old and took a man's life. Now you sitting up here, yeah, he's a hero. But we know what happens to soldiers when they come back from war. He gonna see that man's face. Would you really want to put your son through that if you really loved him? Why the fuck you didn't run and grab the gun after he was popping in? You could have, if you wanted him dead after that, you could have grabbed the gun after that. And not like she was away. She kept standing. She was like, wait, saying, shoot him. I'm like, well, no, you should have went and grabbed the gun yourself. Don't tell
you wanted her to go grab a gun while she's getting fought, while she's getting punched.
No, not when she was outside. That's when she should have grabbed the gun. Not when she was getting punched, when she was outside. If you keep telling the motherfucker after he's running away to keep capping his ass, you should have went and capped him. because you had enough time to go get it then. Telling the boy to shoot him while you're fighting, fine, that's cool. I give you a pass on that because you probably would. But to tell the boy to keep capping him after the dude's running away, you should already know the threat was over with and all that shit. Plain and simple. She should have grabbed the gun and capped him herself. That's what I'm trying to say. Why put, if you love your son, why put him through that? Because you know he gonna see or he gonna know that somebody that he killed that dude, and that's gonna be on his heart and his conscience. Now he may not care. He might be stone cold, but how do you know that? Like this, I care about my son so much. That nigga got boys too. What? And you talking Chicago? Come on now. You already know. Oh, wait a minute. That nigga. Then somebody roll up and kill your 14-year-old. I mean, think to protect your child. Fuck you. Fuck him. Protect the child first. See, that's what the fucking problem is. You sitting up here worried about somebody saying she got some responsibility, but nobody protects that fucking child.
That man is no longer protecting his child, and he wasn't protecting himself from anything. In this video, look,
the woman,
the dude who swung. Look, the dude who swung.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the 14-year-old boy. I'm not talking about him.
The 14-year-old boy is a hero, like I said. This man, he saved his mother.
Here's the question.
He saved his mother in his eyes.
Listen,
he's an hero.
Right, but he's still going to live with the fact that he killed somebody.
He don't see the world like you see the world as a grown man.
No, what I'm trying to say. Right. Have you killed somebody before?
So
have you ever watched somebody's life?
You see how you want to get personal now? You real emotional. I understand. I can tell in the chat you was one of them emotional men. So let's just relax. Let's calm down. Let's think about just the facts that we see.
He is going to see. Listen, that poor boy is going to have to live with the fact that he took somebody's life. Yes, you say
he's going to have to live with the fact he saved his mother's life.
Whatever, dude.
Quite possibly.
Okay, dude, trust me.
I'm telling you, look,
ask the soldiers that come back from war. They save people all the time.
And you talk about women. It's a threat of violence when men talk to men, but not women. And women need to be held accountable. No, you realize I'm not trying to hold this man accountable for swinging on a woman.
Oh, he does. I mean, he deserves to get shot.
Over some words.
Listen,
over some words, dog. He would still have his life.
What part
if he wasn't so worried about what
the nigga don't we understand? I'm talking about the poor boy who has to live with that shit. The nigga, I don't give a fuck about his ass.
You trying to make him a victim? He's not a victim in this.
I'm making him a victim. I said I don't give a fuck
you
about
him. I'm talking about the boy. Nigga, what are you talking about? How are you not making him a victim? Calling him this poor boy.
I'm talking about the 14-year-old kid.
That young man needs to have a fucking medal.
Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, ask the peace soldiers in war. Killing somebody is not no easy thing, bro. You've never done it. I have. It's not easy, bro.
Wow.
It's not.
Okay, D-Rock then, thank you for the super chat.
Mom. Bro, that's what I'm saying. We talking about the boy, not the dude. Hey, when you get into a fight, you deserve what? Hey, man, you decided to take that risk. You talking about me is where I talk about fighting. I already know somebody can come up and cap me. So I don't care about him. We talking about the boy. The same thing that he's got to live with that. And I mean, and then think about that shit. He's going to sit up here and say, well, goddamn, even after the threat was over with, because he ain't going to think about it now or later. It'll be when he's grown up. Wow, when the threat was over with, my mom telling me to keep capping him. And then when the threat was over, she telling me to cap this bitch too. I mean, think about that from his point of view. When he sit there and think about that shit. That's some shit right there for a 14-year-old kid, man.
Hey, bro, what you're saying, I feel like is 1,000% correct, bro. I don't understand. And thank whoever let me on the show. Thank you so much for having me on the show. This is Dark Lake. I don't understand how it's. Hey, what's good? I don't understand how it's so hard for anyone to understand. Like, not anyone, because I've been on a couple different panels, and it's sort of like 50-50. But there is a lot of black men who are. They don't see how. They don't think the man could be wrong and the woman could be wrong at the same time. It's like, yes, the guy was emotionally unhinged. He was completely wrong. He was not being a man. He let his emotions get the best of him. But that woman was just as wrong, in my opinion. Why are we trying to pander to and protect black women so much to the point to where we know the main problem is he gave her several warnings. He was 100% wrong, but he kept saying over and over in the video, get your food, go. Don't say another word. She kept saying stuff, kept provoking him, kept poking and prodding, right? And it's like, my mom is the type of person where she's smart enough, right? Even though that man is wrong, I have a son who is going to want to protect me, as he should, because he loves me. So let me leave this emotionally unhinged person so that I won't put my son in a position to have to defend me and risk his life. Why is that critique not being projected on any of these shows?
Like, one of the things I tell people all the time, I was telling my dude, he got multiple women and multiple kids, in one of the poly relationships, right? I said, plain and simple, I said, you ever realize, he was like, oh yeah, man, the other day. Now, he a big cocky nigga. I cut a dude off. He rolled up, yeah, man, you a bitch, you fuck you, this, that, and the other. He was just like, yep, I am, I'm sorry. Now, this dude 6'7", 260 pounds.
Because he's
cocky
6'7", you shouldn't say anything to him.
No. Oh my fucking God. This nigga won't let me finish. Why is that? Because he got kids to protect. He got kids that he figures if the nigga's going off acting a fool, yeah, man, I'll just go ahead and let you get your jollies off. Well, here's the question. How much does it cost you because a nigga talk shit about you? Not a damn thing. But he said, but yeah, I'd rather risk being there for my little boy who's growing up. You got 3 kids under 3. And then you want to sit up here and get into a fight over just because somebody called you a bitch? I mean, when you really think about it, because you saw the nigga was acting a fool. Like a dude came at me today with it. He was acting a fool. But I was sitting here like, oh, so we gonna take it like that because he's acting a fool? Sometimes you just let the motherfucker get their jollies off because ain't nothing good can come of it. I might beat this nigga's ass and this, that, and the other, but then I might go to jail for a couple weeks to get that done. Still, when it all boils down, there ain't no winner in that. I mean, especially thinking about a person like me who love to fight. And I told you guys, I ain't gonna fight no more. And I said, sometimes you gotta realize that sometimes it just ain't worth it. And you should already know when it comes to a brawl, they love to start shit. They love drama. So his fault was he shouldn't have let her get. He shouldn't have let her. Yeah, get that. Like what he should have done is, fine. You guys get so mad at her, just crack on her and call it a day. But you shouldn't have. He should have never got that point to where he wanted to hit her. But I understand because a lot of them talk shit like you ain't gonna do shit to me because they love to do that. They love to antagonize somebody.
Wait,
I mean, but
you're saying you understand him hitting her?
I understand.
No, he's saying that he understands.
See what I'm talking about?
No. Wait. Bro. He's saying that he understands why he didn't leave. Like he didn't just be the bigger person and bounce. Because we have to also talk about how unhinged black women's mouths are.
Wait. You calling it being the bigger person?
Yeah, being a bigger person to walk away. To walk away.
Right. He should have.
He should have walked away. He wasn't the bigger person. He wasn't the real man in the situation. But we have to. But wait a minute. But see, what I don't like is that you got all these black people, all these black women celebrating this man's death, calling that child a hero for doing this. And we have to also understand that black men, it's a very unique experience we have. A lot of other women of different cultures and races, a lot of other men of different cultures and races don't have to deal with the type of mouths that we got to deal with and the type of provocation that we got to deal with from certain types of black women in certain types of inner city communities, bro. And it's like...
So you think it's certain words that should be trigger words that you shouldn't be able to say?
No, I don't think there's an excuse. I don't think if anybody calls you out your name, trigger words, whatever it is, you still, because of the type of society we live in, especially for a black man, you have to make the smart decision. I don't think it's an excuse. I think that if she started physically assaulting him, if she pulled out a weapon, I feel like, yeah, fuck her up. But that what was happening in the video, he had no place to be putting his hands on no woman. But what I'm saying is, we got to stop pretending like black men aren't experiencing a unique experience in this country when it comes to certain types of black women. Like a man's pride is a big part of what be going on and what happened in this video. Right? Like black men are not respected. And I said this on a show. This is why
the reason
black women,
why he punching a woman. And people are actually taking up for him.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
That's
no, no,
not
no.
respectable.
Well, I haven't heard. Listen, I'm not taking up for
Wait,
him.
have
I
you
haven't
heard
heard people.
anybody on this panel take up for this dude? This dude here,
I
he's
haven't
just
taken
like a
up for.
female. He got selective hearing.
Yeah, yeah, no, no.
See,
I've
when,
been
when
holding.
they
Nah,
No,
put
no,
you
bro. I've
conceals
been
still
that.
holding him
tuned up, so I
accountable,
don't know
bro.
what you talking about over there.
I'm holding him accountable. What I'm saying is this. This is why black women would never survive in other countries. Because in especially Eastern countries, bro,
Why are you putting this on black women? How?
wait. What that man did was 100% wrong. But in other countries, what he did would have been accepted. And only in this country, right, where they're trying to give women all these like fucking benefits and shit, only in this country can they make that into something that, oh yeah, he deserves to die now. And my issue is, where does this fucking end? So
Right.
anytime I come across, because we're all human beings, we come across people in public we might have disputes with.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime I come across a black woman in a public place I might have a dispute with, now as a black man I have to consider, oh, she gonna get her, she might be a single black woman, she's gonna go get her son to come and kill me, she gonna go get her baby daddy
Okay,
to come and kill
dispute is
me.
one thing.
Where does it,
Argument
no,
is
no, no,
another,
but
right?
where does
But
it stop
actually
though?
physically fight, if you go and physically fight a woman, yes, you need to worry about whether she got a son, a brother, an uncle, a father, somebody who definitely put hands on you or worse.
But how?
Well,
But
one of the
wait,
things
how
I
are
want to
black
say is
men
this.
supposed to? But wait a minute, how are black men supposed to know that? Let's just say I get into an argument, I call a woman a bitch, right? She could then just be offended by that and go get her son to come kill me. Like how are black men supposed to know where the line is drawn
Right.
when we have these emotional like women around
Right.
here?
Thank you.
That's all I'm saying. And I don't
Mm-hmm.
think that it's good to be calling this kid a hero. I think the kid did what he thought he was supposed to do, protecting his
Mm-hmm.
mom. Right? I
Mm-hmm.
don't think he should be judged in that way, but I also don't think he should be called a fucking
Right.
hero, right?
Right.
Because
Because
it's like
no
at the end
good
of the
comes of that
day,
situation. Right.
two black. Listen. What the man did was wrong, but two
Mm-hmm.
black men were in an altercation because she didn't know how to close her mouth. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
literally what happened.
Right. Mm-hmm. And see, that's one of the problems is this. I hate to say, most of the time the women won't shut their mouth, where sometimes the shit will die down, and they just got to keep throwing salt on. Because I hate to say that, yeah, they run their mouth a lot. Just to give an example, the issue with me that happened just to me like what 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. It's like, well, goddamn, I go ahead and took the shit at first, but after 30 minutes of irate tirade, I finally gave you a piece of my mind. And now everybody mad because I finally responded after 30 minutes of bad behavior. Because this is the problem: is we condone bad behavior from our women in the black community. That's what we do by standing up and allowing them to do that shit where nobody says, "Hey, you better stop with that shit." Like sometimes, hey,
You
you
never
know
heard
what?
the
You better
saying
shut
two
up.
wrongs don't make a right?
Yeah, and I'm saying both of them were wrong. I
Right.
never
So
said neither
just
one. See, that's the
because
problem.
listen,
I said it's the
because
whole
you
damn time I've been saying that ain't no fucking winners in this damn situation. The only person that ain't heard anything is you. See, you
no, you just
feel
said
that somebody's on his side.
I only said bitch after 30 minutes and this and that, bad
Yeah,
behavior. So
okay,
you
but
are trying to
okay.
justify, listen, you're
So,
trying to
right. You
justify
said, right. Yeah, no, I'm not
your
justified.
use of
Look,
vulgar language
no, matter of fact, I
towards a
definitely did.
female.
Look.
Listen,
You're right.
listen,
It's
you
cause and
are
effect,
justifying
dummy.
your use of vulgar
Yes,
language
yes,
towards a
I'm
female.
justifying it. Yes, I
Right. And
am.
so that's what I'm
I
saying.
am.
If we are trying to
Plain and simple.
justify this man's use of violence because of what a
Against a
woman
female.
said,
Matter of fact,
that's
no,
the
no,
same
here you go,
issue that
here
we're
you go.
having.
No, here you go.
And
You right
as a
now. No,
society
here
and
you
as
go.
a
I'm gonna
community,
make
we
you
got to
feel
do
real
better.
good
That's
now.
all.
Here you go.
That's
I'm gonna
all I'm
make you feel
saying.
real good. Look, here you go. I'm gonna make you feel real good. Since we talking like this, you right. He should have beat the shit out of her fucking ass because her mouth wrote a check her ass couldn't cash, and that's the fucking problem in the black community. We allow motherfuckers to write checks
I
that their
knew
ass
that's
can't
how you
cash.
felt, bro.
No,
That's
I
what I'm
didn't feel
saying.
like that, but now I do. Now I do. I
I
said
know.
plain and
I
simple.
already
You
knew
open
that.
your mouth to say
I could
something,
tell
and
in the
somebody
chat,
put
bro.
their foot in your
I could
ass. That's
tell in
your
the
fault,
chat.
dude.
That's how you felt. I already
No,
knew.
it don't even
So
matter.
that's what I'm
It don't
saying.
matter.
You one of them people
Eso,
that we
wait, is
got to
that
protect
Eso? Is
women
that
from.
Eso? Is that Eso?
Well, hey man, you write a check, your ass can't cash too
Hey,
bad.
hey,
It's just what it
this is
is.
what I would like to say. Hey, this is what I like to say. Is that Eso? Because
You
the
already
screen is
know,
small.
No, he
dog. What
just
up?
mad
Oh,
because
okay,
he's
yeah, my
central.
phone, hey, my phone is small. The boxes are small. I can see, but yeah, what's good, bro? Hey, listen. this is the issue that I have, right? We all know how men are supposed to conduct ourselves, right? There's a lot of power that men have in controlling yourselves, for controlling your actions and emotions, right? But the thing about it is, and this is the problem in the Black community, one of the problems, you cannot have all these stoic standards that you project onto only the men and then allow the women to have absolutely no standards in reference to how a human being is supposed to conduct themselves around other human beings. Like if
Why
it's a
not?
standard,
If they are
no,
the
no,
weaker
no,
of the
no.
society, why not?
Wait, because if you have a standard that a
Because you would be
man
a
is
simp
not
like
supposed
your
to,
ass is.
if you have a standard that a man should not put his hands on a woman, then you also need, there's another half to that. You also need a standard that there are certain provocations, ways to provoke a man that should be unacceptable for women. And it's been like that all throughout the times. This is the only time we're living in that it's not like that. And I think it's not like that on purpose. If you look through all the biblical times, all of the ancient Egyptian times, all of the times of Rome and Greece, that those were standards that were for men and women, right? You can't say you're not a man if you put your hands on a woman, and then never say you're not a woman if you continually provoke a man or put your hands on a man, right? You have to, yes, you have to set standards and rules for men in society, right, to control men. That's 100% correct. But you can't then negate any type of expectation or rules for women, though. And see, that is specifically what is happening in the Black community, and it's causing problems like this.
Look, we can have the same standard, and it makes sense too. Listen, I don't know if y'all can hear me.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so two things can be true, right? If you say, for instance, say men have to have the same standard, you don't put your hands on a woman, right? Whatever a woman says, whatever she says, but that doesn't mean you can just result with violence. You know what I'm
No, no,
saying?
no.
Like,
You can't.
it's
You
not the
can't sit up here
same.
and say whatever they say, because this is the problem. Is you that see? This is the problem. When you do stuff like that,
Words don't hurt
it's
you, right?
called well, it don't mean shit. It's called cause and
Look,
effect, nigga.
Hey,
words don't
It's
hurt.
called
Listen,
cause and
the
effect. Well,
worst, the worst a woman
then
can
take your
do
bitch ass out
is
of here.
hurt
Now,
your
see what I'm
fellas,
talking
feelings,
fellas,
about?
right?
You
fellas,
don't like
fellas,
that, but see what I'm
Listen,
fellas.
talking about? You
the
don't like
worst the
that.
one, and
Hey,
you sound like a woman right now. The
hey,
worst
Yeah,
a
hey,
but
woman
guys.
shit,
can
I gave you
do
an
Hey,
is
example. I
hurt
guys.
your
gave you an
feelings.
example. I gave you
Listen,
an
the worst a
example,
woman
bro.
can do is hurt your feelings, right?
So that means
But
that word you heard.
a man can do serious damage with his
That ain't
fist
the
to a
word.
woman. A man
Bro.
can do serious damage to a woman with his fist. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And it
So it
should.
Now, the
should
worst a
be.
A
woman can
woman's
do,
word
So
is
he
vicious.
should.
even if she
Now.
used her fist, what's the worst she could do? You think she can
Hey,
beat you
hey,
to death?
hey,
No,
Well,
hey,
nigga.
good. Maybe he
hey,
should.
guys.
Honestly, you could take those lumps. I've seen it
Well,
happen
you
where
Hey,
take
hey,
dudes
them
just
hold
then.
on.
ate
Whoa,
You
the.
whoa,
take
whoa,
them.
whoa, 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 whoa,
You
whoa,
take them
And
whoa,
look,
then.
whoa, whoa,
you
whoa,
listen.
whoa, whoa,
If
whoa,
you as a man, listen.
You
If
know?
you as a man decide
Nigga, you can
that you
whoa,
wanna,
take them
you
then.
wanna,
no.
Take
hold
them
on, you
then.
wanna
Why don't
go
you
back
take
and
them? Why
forth.
didn't you go
If you
take?
wanna go
Why didn't
back
you
and
go
forth
take
with
that
a
lump
Hey,
woman,
for her?
hey
Esther
dog,
Drake,
y'all
Esther
acting
Drake,
like some
Esther
real
Drake.
hoes right now.
Hey, Esther
Can I
Drake,
can I
Esther
say my
Drake,
can I say my piece even though y'all
No,
disagree?
no. You go ahead and take it. You go ahead
And
and
see,
take
that's what
them
I'm
lumps.
saying. When
Esther.
y'all disagree, you act like it's in like you gotta say something over top. You can't even let the man speak, all that. I understand that, right? Because y'all were raised in this the same society that I was. And this is the direction that we're going as a society. Whereas men can't just have civil discourse as men. It gotta go to ad hominems. It gotta go to personal
Well, well,
attacks.
well.
It's
That's
always going that way for some reason.
hey, Elsa. You have done that too. You were calling people incels in the chat, so you kind of bringing that energy as well. So let's be fair about that. I mean, I get that you're absolutely correct, but you have contributed to that as well. But I'll give you a chance to speak a little later on that if you want to respond. We got Angela C, we got Chaos Rain, and we got Ian Graves. I want them to get in here for a little while.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
go ahead. My fault. I ain't trying to take up the whole floor.
Okay, great, awesome. Angela C, what's going on? You say you got a lot to say on this situation. What's up? Good to have you.
I think the adults, everybody was in the wrong. he was in the wrong for even putting his hands on her and just sitting there entertaining and arguing with her. Like he could have left or just ignored her, but he didn't. So he was wrong for that. And then according to the witnesses, his girlfriend, I guess that was there, she was egging him on to argue with this woman. And that part I really don't get. And she was in the wrong for just standing there going back and forth with him. And I think that the moment he told her to shut up or he was going to hit her, if I was her, I would have simply left. She
Thank
escalated
you.
everything when she called her son in there and told him to get the gun. There was no reason for it. And when she could just simply left and told me, no, you got it. I'll go eat somewhere else. Get in her car and go. I would have never called my son in the store to go shoot anybody. That was completely unnecessary. She could have stopped arguing with him and left. Simple as that. She escalated everything.
And you know what? Hey, do you see this picture, the still frame that's on there? This is completely embarrassing to me because you got these black people acting a fool, and guess who's working back there? Non-black people. And it's just a horrible look for the community. And I'm not trying to, everything this woman just said was correct, but I'm not trying to blame all black women. But it's like there has to be something that changes in the ideology and thought process of how men and women are supposed to interact when a dispute happens. A dispute is going to happen. But I think the problem is you can't have all these standards that are only put on men and have absolutely no standards put on women. And then now all these black women, not all, but a lot of black women are celebrating this black man's death because this is really
What
about
should be the
power.
standard? They should just stop talking.
No, 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 no. The standard should be black men should have the right to experience what other cultures of men experience. This in other countries, right? And even in this country, a
In
lot of
what
the time.
regard?
And in the regard that there's a lot of other communities that still operate within the patriarchy. When a man, even if a man is wrong, right? When a man is starting to show that he is putting his foot down, the women respect it, and then it never gets to this point. And and the other men of that community, even when that happens, they put that other man in check who's being emotionally unhinged like him. Other men in that community put him in check, right? But at the same time, they don't let a woman overstep her boundaries and disrespect a man in the way that this woman was. But in the black community, it's okay because black men deserve no respect whatsoever.
And another thing that I want to add, I don't consider this kid a hero just for the simple fact his mom could have simply just left. I don't really consider him this huge hero. I think in his mind he thought he did what he was supposed to do because his mom texted him bring the gun, and then right when he got there, he see his mom getting punched in the face by this crazy dude. But she knew that she just could have simply left and not called her son in there. But I think in his mind he was saving her, but I don't consider him a hero because all this could have been prevented. So
One of the
Again, I'm
things I
not trying
say
to say
about
that
this situation,
I'm not trying to
no,
demonize all black women. That's not what I'm trying to do. Sorry if it sounds like that, but
right. One of the things I say about this situation is this. I said, if it would have been two men fighting like that, and that man caught another man with a gun and went outside and then came back, you would have been they both he would have been in jail anyway because technically you left. You understand what I'm saying? You don't you it's like this is. You was like people they would look at it as you were just as aggressive. Because, like I said, he thought, look, man, I don't want to hit you. Just going somewhere, this, that, and the other. Look, man, you keep doing this, I'm going to hit your ass in the face. Like, say if it was two men. He's like, look, man, you keep talking that shit, I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to beat your ass. And then one of the dudes would finally turn and beat his ass. The other men in the group would just be like, well, hey, nigga, he told your ass to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, plain and simple. It was just like, no, you ain't going to hit me because that's the attitude they have. The black women had attitude that no matter what I should do, you shouldn't respond. And that's the problem we have that grows rampant in the black community. That's why I hate to save yourself, black men, when the men not dealing with the people and the men not dating, is because they realize that, wait a minute, women are too out of control. They can't
Save
be
Yeah,
checked.
yourselves,
but
black
You
another
men.
can't
problem, but
listen.
another
Right.
problem is,
You can't. Let me finish. You can't say shit to them, and then once they get upset, it's free reign on what they can do. And when you sit up here and say, even no matter what they do, the only thing people are going to see in this whole situation is what I could have done, not what she could have done,
Save
what I
yourselves,
could have
black men.
done.
He could have been
That's
still
why.
alive if he
but
didn't. If
there's
he
a
didn't react so violently. If he look, if that if
Well, I'm
that
not gonna
man
lie.
didn't put his hands on that woman, he would still be
Mhm.
alive. Can we
Well, I'm gonna
agree
tell
to
you
that?
this. I can
Can
agree
we
with that,
agree to
and I
that?
tell you, and I tell you, if she
If he
wouldn't run
kept it
her
in just
mouth, if she
words,
wouldn't run her mouth, he'd
if he
still be
kept it
alive.
in just words, right? He'd
Yeah,
still
if
be
she wasn't
alive.
running
Can
her
we
mouth,
agree?
I agree with that. Now, see
hey,
what I'm
I
talking about? I
also
can agree.
heard
If
that
she
this
would have told him
guy,
to shut the fuck up, he'd still be alive. So
yeah,
you know that's gonna
but
hurt.
hey, but hey, I also heard that this guy, they did some background on him. I heard that he had a lot of it's a lot of DV priors,
No, so
and it's
right.
like, well, you can kind of see why he would get
Hit her.
so
Right.
emotional
Right.
and
He would hit her.
feel
Right. Yeah.
comfortable to put his hands on a woman because he's
Hmm.
done it before in the past. And my
Right.
thing is, how is this the type of dude that black women are choosing to fuck? Like,
Hmm.
yeah, like if he has a lot of DV priors, he
Why the
doesn't
fuck you
have
fucking? Why he? Right.
he doesn't have a lot of control of his faculties as a man for some reason,
Can I get
right?
in when you
Hmm.
finish? Can I get in?
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
want to say
Ian, go ahead. Yeah, Ian.
let's deal with that too. Like, this is the type of dude who they deem worthy to like have more black babies.
Hmm. You see, it was a bitch there with him. She was on the side. So what? You know, y'all love them type of women.
Yeah,
I mean, the
let me
type of
get in.
men.
Let me get in. Let me get
Yeah,
in.
Ian.
But
What's going on, Ian?
Hey, what's up? What's up, man? Yeah, it's getting late over here. I'm gonna get in before it gets
hmm
late. Yeah, man. I think though. See, the thing is here is that this is not a. Hold on. Can somebody y'all mute your mic right fast? The thing is that I see though, this is not an issue of domestic violence because this is a public space, right? And I don't know if there's any evidence necessarily per se to connect domestic violence with actual public violence. You know what I'm saying? I don't know any study in particular that makes that correlation, but I do know. For me, I don't. Can somebody mute their mic though, for real? Yo, yeah. I do think the issue though for me though has nothing to do between the male and the female because we understand though, um, the woman. You could see in the video she has an opportunity to leave. You know what I'm saying? Um, she's run. Not only is she running her mouth, but you can see, based on how her body language is, right? She's raising her hands toward the guy. You know what I'm saying? She's kind of in the guy's face. She's not backing up. She's ready
She
for
said,
a
"Come
fight.
on, hit me, huh?"
All right, so she's ready for a fight, right? And my issue here is not about domestic violence and all this other dumb shit because we know if we're gonna have that conversation, majority of the time in this domestic violence situations, women are the ones who are the aggressors. So that's not even an issue of domestic violence here or not, because we're not trying to demonize the man or the woman. What we're looking at is as men, right? As men, how we should be looking at it is not from the little boy's perspective, not from the degenerate male's perspective or from the female's perspective. We should be looking at it from a men's perspective. And the men's perspective is, and any man of any culture, any society should be looking at is why is a woman bringing their son in a known dangerous area at a certain time of night, right? And not prioritizing the safety of
No, not at
of the
all. That's not the
the
man's
safety.
perspective at all.
Hold on, man. God damn. You want to debate? Let me finish what I'm saying first. This what's wrong with y'all niggas now. Y'all too emotional. I didn't even say anything emotional yet.
right. But remember, he said I was emotional.
I
Go
didn't
You
ahead,
say
finish
said
up.
any man
I
should be
didn't say.
thinking of
Listen, I
it.
didn't say
What,
anything. I
what?
didn't say
And then
anything to
you went to
trigger
the woman,
nobody yet,
and then
man.
you
God
Yeah,
and then you
damn,
started
what's
talking
wrong
about
with
the
you,
woman.
man? What's
let's
wrong with
let,
you?
let let Ian finish. Let Ian finish.
I didn't say anything triggering. The fuck is wrong with you?
He's funny, man. This dude is funny.
Yo.
But go ahead, man. Continue. Get your shit
Yeah,
off.
so what I'm saying is the priority, what I'm saying as men that we should have, right? Any men who are looking at, who think themselves to be responsible men, and men who see themselves of value to the society and to the community, we should be looking at the larger picture and not trying to put ourselves in these micro situations of who should do what in what kind of situation. Because there was a guy on Twitter that was just asking me, what should the boy have done? That don't fucking ask me as a grown man what the fuck a little boy should have done. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you should be as a man. If another man is asking me, you should be asking me as a fucking man, how can we provide a fucking safe environment for the fucking child so he's not put in these fucking situations? Don't fucking ask me as a grown man, can you think as a fucking little child? Don't ask me that. That's not as a man. That's not a discussion I want to have. Don't ask me about the bitch. Don't ask me about the guy who's doing the who punched her in the face, basically. Don't. That's not my concern. My concern is, as a responsible adult male, is how do we put our children in situations where they are protected, right? Because we know we can't protect a black woman because she's independent, right? So the only way that we can avoid these situations is not talking about which ratchet or degenerate is right, is how can we keep our women in the house at night where they fucking cooking a meal instead of fucking out in the fucking midnight in known dangerous areas? And how can we keep the little boy safe, right? Where he's not carrying the gun of a fucking mother, right? Instead of her carrying her own fucking gun. That was her gun that she has license and that she's trained for. The little boy is carrying it. There's no way in hell. Listen, with the son, there's no way in hell if I have a wife or a girlfriend that if that bitch come back home and she told me that my little boy was carrying her fucking gun, right? Listen, do you know what kind of fucking choke out she gonna fucking get? Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
Because all she technically she could have if she wanted him to have a gun so much, she kept antagonizing the situation. We know that she could have went out there and got the piece and then still kill him back in and antagonize him. They do it all the time. Why the fuck? That's why I said, why the fuck would you have somebody? I tell people, when you do your dirt, no motherfucker, we do our own dirt around here. I would never tell a person to come do that. And I said, that poor boy that sit up here, he might be feeling good now that he did something. But then think about it. He knows his mother. He probably watches his mother talk shit. Wait till he get older and get a dose of the red pill and see that shit. Then what if he start feeling, oh shit, man, I killed the man because my mom was just really acting a fool. You know what I mean? Like really, like that's gonna be. Think about it. That's common.
This is not uncommon because Jay Morant, this motherfucker's in the NBA. His retarded ass fucking mother was called him. He one of the situations that he got in with his fucking gun problem. His retarded ass fucking mother is calling him.
You guys, I have a question. I have a question.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Dark Lake.
Your phone might have got cut off, bro. We can't hear you.
I had a question. I had a question.
All right, what is it?
Why is it that? Hey, hold on, bro. Hey. Yeah. Hey. So.
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was having feedback. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you might have. If you see you having trouble, you might have to leave and come back because we can hear you fine.
Okay, yeah, no, I can hear. Everything's good now. But I want to say why, like, people are calling this kid a hero. Like, and like, we can't go into the mind of a 14-year-old kid. He was just doing what he thought he needed to do to protect. But to call him a hero, though, that is like, why is it that death for a lot of Black people it seems like it's the only option, right? Like we can't ignore the fact that there's a lot of other different things he could have done. He could have literally grabbed his mom and dragged his mom out of there. He could have just fought the guy. Maybe he would have lost, but he could have. There's a lot of different alternate scenarios that could have happened. And the fact that we're calling him a hero is very dangerous, because the thing about it is a lot of disputes, a lot of arguments, they could be handled in a more wise way. And if we instill
I
that
can
in
answer
young
that whenever you got a chance.
if we instill that in young black boys to analyze the situation before it resorts to some type of violence or death, that would be the best thing. Not to make this kid the standard bearer or for what a hero is, because then when it comes to arguments and shit, there's never going to be a line drawn. Oh,
Right.
everybody's gonna see me as a black young black man. Everyone's gonna see me as a hero if I kill this person, like they saw
Right.
him. And that
Right.
shit is fucking dangerous, man. So
Nah,
I just feel like
the whole
we need
calling
to,
him a hero. The
yeah,
Yes,
reason
if
we
it's
calling him
dangerous
a
anything,
calling
hero
him
it's
a hero.
dangerous.
hold on, is because as a young man, and I don't know if you saw the video, it was other grown men in that establishment that left. They
Mm-hmm.
left. Soon as he started swinging on her, they walked away. They
Well,
got
here's
out
the
of there.
question.
You
Here's the
know
question.
why?
Here's the
This
question.
young man,
Maybe she
this hold
deserved
on,
to
hold
be
on, hold
hit
on. I'm almost
then.
done. I'm almost done. This young man actually had the courage to step up and do something. That's why
I'm gonna
he's
tell you.
called
Well,
a hero.
No, he's not here.
here's the problem though.
Maybe the
Here's the
grown men
problem.
have. Think about. Wait. The grown men were grown. They realized they was there. They was there and saw the whole thing. Maybe they realized that she deserved to get her ass beat. That's why none of those grown men risked their life for her.
Wait. I
See,
got one
it
more
took
thing
a
to say.
young,
Wait.
naive
Before Angela.
child,
Before Angela, I just got one more thing
impressionable
to say.
child to do
This
that.
kid, wait, and this is another problem with the black community. This kid apparently was a straight A student, right? In Chicago. He's like a nerd. He's super smart. That's what I heard, right? Why wasn't he seen as a hero for that shit? Oh, he's only a hero when he kills somebody? Are you
Exactly.
serious?
That's
Exactly.
backwards as fuck. You know,
Exactly.
right? And what's so bad is they said he was on. I'm gonna tell you like this, and go to show you how they worded it funny. They said he was, according to GoFundMe, he was a straight A student. So that shows that they didn't check that information. Because I'm gonna tell you like this: is if the
And
average
according to
boy
that
reads
man's rap
that,
sheet,
wait, who can we? The average boy reads at a third or fourth grade level. You gonna tell me that every time? Because if you ever notice, damn near every time it's somebody, all these people, oh, he was a good student. No, he wasn't. I
Well,
remember when the
And
first
also
shit
man,
too,
came
you
I'll
out
can't
tell
about
you
even
Mike
why.
believe he
Brown,
was
And
a
he was
also
good
a good
too,
student.
student. No,
wait,
he
That's
and
wasn't.
sad,
also
bro.
too, I'll tell you why those other men
That's
left.
really
You said,
sad,
oh,
bro.
those other men left.
Hold
They
on.
You
Let's talk
think
left.
about
all
They
men
grades
read?
now.
You think
Let me
all
say
black
something.
men read under a
Hold
fourth
on.
grade level?
Let me
That's
say
really
let me say
sad, bro.
something before we go into the grade situation though. But my thing is though, is that again, why are we trying to look at through the mind of a child? Is what I'm saying is why are we trying to make him anything at all except for a little boy who just did the bidding of what his mom said? And what I'm saying is that if we are men, right? And if we look at this logically and we take responsibility, the only responsibility that we can take is not trying to empathize like bitches with who felt what, but we have to be logical and understand is the only thing that we can do is be preventative, right? We can't be like, okay, well, as men, we can't walk around all day, every day like a bitch thinking about how we gonna react to every fucking situation. As a man, we have to have plans in place and we have to have wisdom and we have to know what to do and what not to do so that things like this can be avoided. And I don't hear men for the most part saying is how can we avoid this type of shit altogether? And talking
That's
about
true. Good
Hey, you know
point.
how we
and
could have
talking
avoided
about
it
Good
when they
point.
hold on
started
and
arguing
talking
before
about
it even got to
hold on
blows.
and talking about the old
Somebody should
men.
have said, "Oh, chill,
Hold on and
yo,
talking
relax." Just
about
like you said, hold on."
hold
Somebody
on
should have
bro,
said
I'm gonna
that.
let you go, let me finish. And
Uh,
talking about the old men, right? Again, you're talking about a broken community, right? Because everybody's trying to pretend like the community is still here. There is no fucking community. So the idea of a hero within a community that doesn't exist, within a family that doesn't exist, what exactly did he say? You know what I'm saying? He really didn't do anything but prolong a degenerate relationship between a mother and a son, right? and he didn't do anything for the fucking community. Her life being saved, or whether or not he died, and whether or not either one of them died, the community would not have been any better or worse off.
That's
And what I'm
savage.
saying,
And also, wait, bro, I want to add to that. I would like to add to that.
a hero as a man means, how do we put in place measures where our children are safe and our women are not walking around you know what I'm saying, egging
And the
on
Hey,
only answer
fights
to that
they
is
are
the only answer
actually
to that, bro,
safe,
is
but one
nuclear.
less wild nigga like
Wait.
that on the
The
loose.
only answer to what he's saying is how,
One
because
less
that's
woman
true.
beater on the loose.
No, but wait a minute. Time out. The only way the problems that we can solve that problem is nuclear families, but that's not going to happen because they could just choose to have sex with whoever they want. But also another thing is,
A
I
nuclear
think
family ain't gonna work if that's your father,
ESO,
bro. If your father's beating your
ESO,
mother.
Eso made a point. Well, why weren't when he started, throwing blows, the other men left? I'm so happy the other men left and didn't step in because they know exactly what was about to happen, bro. This is something that's going to discourage men from protecting women, not encourage men from protecting women. It's like if you see a black woman get into an altercation, right, and you decide to step in, her son, her baby daddy, her ex, whatever, there's a chance he could walk in and just start shooting. And you can get caught in the mix when you were just trying to break up the situation. See, the volatile nature of both of these individuals is stopping a lot of good shit from happening, like how men can protect women. She should have been protected in that moment by other men, yes. But pertaining to the nature of how these situations happen in the black community, if you want to call it that, it's not wise to help because some other ignorant, violent shit is going to happen because the woman is going to do proxy violence and call up her ex, call up her baby daddy, call up her son to come and shoot. And even though they're not trying to shoot you, you can get caught in the crossfire and
Right.
get killed.
And so the way that you help, though, and usually in these cases, what I've seen, right, as being a wise person, what I've seen is usually the man would grab the woman and tell her to come on with me, right? But in this case, as you see, right, the woman is not interested in backing down. And the men know that because they come from the community. There's no, I'm saying,
Right.
you're talking. Hold on, you're talking about telling men to do something to women who refuse to do it. Right? They probably been in several situations where they tried to pull the women away. You can see online 1,000 videos where you cannot pull a woman away from a fight. You know what I'm saying? That's what a man does, right? In that situation, he doesn't try to, old man try to fight this young man. What he does is he gets in between and he pulls the woman away. But women these days are not interested in backing off. So what he's doing is a fool's errand, and so that what you're saying is not feasible, and it hasn't happened for fucking decades.
And Angela, I want you to understand, Angela. I don't know if I can speak because we're projecting very strong opinions right now. I don't think most black men see most black women like this, but what we're doing is that we're just pointing out a problem with a particular demographic of black people in society. But it's not an indictment on like every single black woman that exists. Do you understand? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I see. One
We're
of the
not
things
we're
is I
not
hate to be
pandering.
like
We're not
that.
pandering here, bro.
Hey
No,
y'all.
But no, I
the
don't like to
Hey
be
majority
like
y'all.
that.
the
Hey
majority
y'all.
of
Hey
women
y'all.
feel that way.
Wait a minute, Kevin's
Hey
talking.
y'all. Let me speak. Let me speak real quick, and then we got to let Dr. Frizzle Frost go. I think Angela is strong enough to handle herself. I've seen her commentary in the past. I don't think there's too much explaining. I think she understands how we are over here. Yeah, and number two, what I saw the video when he struck her, when he pieced her up a couple times, that those gentlemen were in fact too old to be trying to fight somebody.
Right.
Yeah, they were. So, all right,
And then
Doctor.
you're in California. I mean, you're in Chicago too. I mean, like literally, you already know. Like, 'cause think about it. You would have been
Drake,
stupid. You would have been stupid to do it because the girl could have pulled a gun out her purse. You don't know. You
Drake. Hey, but
know.
Doctor Frizzle Frost, you've been
Go
up here
ahead.
for a while. Go ahead, speak, brother.
Yeah, y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, man. I just think overall, man, the situation was messed up. But we have to teach the guys, man, to control their emotions, take their emotions out the picture, man, and just walk away. Because this whole situation could have been prevented if he would have just walked away, man. Because just swinging on a woman like that was really out of character.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
that's the character of the majority of males that are living in those conditions. If we really want to be 100 about it.
I'm not gonna lie. I gotta get it. Like when I was younger, I always thought, hey, protect the women and all like that. Now I hate to say, it's still ingrained in me. But unfortunately, as I've gotten older, I realize I've watched women do this. Like I've seen it to where I've seen women set men up, and I mean they set them up good. And it's not like they even talk and set them up. It's like I've just seen the situation go down, and I've seen two men. They were about to fight and kill each other, and it's all based on a lie. I ain't gonna lie. Literally, women's credibility is shot. If a woman told, like literally, if a woman told me that somebody hurt her nowadays, they didn't cry wolf so much, you be a fool. Like literally, they're gonna make it. The women have lied so much. Like you see, look what the shit that happened with the what was the football player. They lie so much that they're gonna come out with a law saying, "Hey, if the woman lied and your ass went off half cocked and did it, we don't give a shit. You still going to jail."
No, that'll never be
I
a
mean,
that'll
because
never
you,
be a law, bro.
no,
That'll
this the
never be a
problem.
law.
Listen. The only reason I say that is because think about it. Back in the day, we would never even think that people like that case right there that happened, even with all the facts, even with her getting that up on there was still people that saying that even after her testimony, how she was, well, hey, I just felt bad. This I should do that. People was like, oh my gosh, he still might go to jail. Like, look at the shit that happened with the Pirates of the Caribbean guy. I mean, him. I mean, you
Johnny
would have
Depp.
thought back in Johnny Depp, you would have thought that you could never win a case like that. But now people are like, you're starting to have a fighting chance, a real slim chance. But like back in the day, it was like, oh, a woman said it, you was done. You know what I
You
mean?
guys remember
Like
the
like
story of Joseph?
99%. Now it's done come down to like 60. You got a 40% of chance of winning now. You're like if a woman comes out with a whole habitual lies, you got a 40% chance. Where back in the day you had zero.
My issue with this lady is that even after she had the son go out and murder him basically because the son shot the guy and protected her, right? Then she had the son go out there and finish him off and kill him, right? Then even after that, the bitch was trying to get the gun away from him to go shoot an innocent person. And
Right.
this
And to
and
me,
hold
that's
on,
why
hold
she
on,
should
hold
have
on,
went to
hold on,
jail.
hold on. And this is the bitch that you niggas are trying to talk about protecting.
Right,
Fuck
right,
out of
not,
here, man.
right, right. I mean, think about it. I tell you, that's what's so bad about that. So that's to let you know that for her to be that angry after all of that, you keep inciting a violence. You keep like, look, he tell you, look, motherfucker, if you don't get the fuck out of here, I'm gonna beat your ass, and you stay around. I mean, no offense, you can see like women have always got. Well, I didn't have to leave. I could stay there anyway. The nigga said he about to beat your ass if you don't get the fuck out of here. I mean, and you continue around. You do have a small part in that. It's not as big as his, but you already
See,
knew what the fuck
listen,
was
what I'm
gonna
saying
happen.
is no, hold on,
You
hold on,
know?
hold on, hold on. What I'm saying essentially is that the bitch is a fucking animal. I'm not talking of her being angry. I'm not talking about anger and feelings and shit. What I'm saying is the character of that dude who punched her in the face and her character are the fucking same. Just one is a female and one is a male. One happens
How
to
can
have
you say
one
that?
happens to have hold on guys. One happens one happens to have a kid, right? And we don't know if the other guy has a kid or not, but essentially what I'm saying is that
Two animals.
she's a fucking killer her fucking self. And what I'm saying
Right.
is you saved her fucking life, right? And
Right.
again, and all the examples that were given before of these other female animals. Now you killed this guy's dead, but this female fucking animal is going to continue to live, right? And
hmm
going to put the fucking son in another situation where his life is going to be tested. And you calling that a fucking hero and a win
Right.
for what?
Right. It's not a win at
I'm gonna
all.
go. Hey, I'm gonna go, guys. I think this has been a very important conversation. If you guys don't mind, I would just like to say one last thing before I go. Is that cool?
Yeah, go ahead. Go
hmm
ahead.
Okay. Thank you for having me on the show, guys. I'm Dark Lake. So what I take from this is, like I said before, I don't think this is representative of every black woman, but what I take from this is that there is great power and influence with the um with ownership is the wrong word, but with children, what comes with children is great power and influence. And honestly, I think that black men of the past have um underestimated the power of being a parent. And
What?
today, because how certain things have conspired, I think that what it shows is, this is going to be hard for me to say, but I think that black women have more power than black men in this society, because they're the ones that the court systems, the family court, and just society in general deems worthy to be around the kid more. And since they're the ones who can choose who they want to procreate with, and they're the ones who the courts give the children to so very easily, and they're the ones who, can project these child support schemes or whatever, they're the ones who have guardianship over the children for the most part. And unless that changes, I feel like stuff like this is going to continue to happen. So I think that the lesson for me, and I could be wrong, people might disagree with me, but I think that the lesson for black men is that don't get involved with a woman unless you are willing to produce a family with that person, because the family, there's a lot of power that can be yielded by a family. And when you have the standard bearer, or the illustration of a family in the black community is represented as a single mother and a child, then that single mother, she's going to get all of the influence and power in the situation, not just by law, but by social opinions as well. So, I just feel like men have to take back control of the black family. Unless that happens, stuff like this is going to continue to happen, because the black women are going to have more influence over the children. So,
Yeah.
you guys have a good night.
All right, you
Peace.
do the same,
But
and
the
you are welcome to
yeah.
come back anytime, Dark Lake X.
Oh, for real? Thank you, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
absolutely, absolutely.
All right, God bless you guys.
This that's some good advice, but I don't think that necessarily applies to this case about men choosing families, because essentially what we understand is that women have more children than black women have more children than black men, right? Overall, right? And the majority of these cases, you have black women having multiple babies with multiple baby daddies, right? With the same particular guy that hit her in the face, right? And so what happens is essentially we're dealing with a situation where we're talking about, oh, the man needed to have self-control in this, but this man is developed by that same female, right? That same female you're trying to protect is the one that's creating these males. You understand what I'm saying? So you're like, oh, he's a hero because he saved one guy, but she's gonna produce another one, and she's gonna produce another one, right? And more likely than not, the little boy, the little 14-year-old boy who murdered a motherfucker, right? This nigga, he's gonna turn into the same shit, and the female is the one that's producing the shit, but you're trying to fucking save her. This is fucking ludicrous, man.
Yeah, when you think about it, you say, "Damn, this is some fucked up shit." Like you're. It's like you're the victim of your own shit. You know.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
the problem is, this. I mean, we've gotten to the point to where even as like this, I tell people all the time. I said, Oprah, women had like 50 years of just only hearing shit, only hearing they only bash men. And I hate to say it, it hurts me when I hear these men come up here and they talk about, oh, you're just bashing women, you're just bashing women. I said, well, here's the question. Women had the only voice for 50 years. If we came out and we did 20 years and lied on women, we still couldn't do as much damage as they did in 50, because most of us men aren't liars. And most of this is the thing that we know. When a woman tells a lie, this is all whatever. She's just emotional. When a man tells a lie, they'll most likely beat your fucking ass for that. There's consequences for telling a lie. You know, I tell you, lies with men that don't go well because you know when you lie to another man, that's usually grounds for fighting. And that's what women don't understand when they sit up here and try to go toe to toe and have these arguments with men. When you lie to a man or lie on a man, that's usually grounds to fight. Like if I was standing there and I said, "Yeah, Kev stole all that money," and it's in front of 50 people, and I got two people on my side, most likely Kevin's gonna fight. I mean, it's just what it is because
You lying
I've
on me,
already.
nigga.
Right. But you understand what I'm trying to say. There's power in a lie. And see, the problem is we gotten to the point to where we say no, and a lot of the dumb men sit up here and they want to go back to well, just let them get. They said no. The problem is you when you allow and you let that problem continue to fest. This is the society we get like we got now. It's because we've allowed that shit to be done so much.
No,
And says,
we didn't allow it. We didn't
well,
allow it.
but you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, we didn't
But,
allow it.
right,
No,
but they
no,
push
no,
for it. Yeah.
no.
What is?
This is a condition
Mm-hmm.
of the government empowering the women, right?
Well,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but
So
we allowed the government to
I
do it.
mean the reality. No, hold on. No. We don't allow government to do anything. What I'm saying, the government is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well,
The government chooses
Nah,
winners
that's
and
false. We
losers,
do
right?
allow it by
we
voting
do
and
allow.
not voting.
The government chooses to empower whoever it chooses to empower,
But
domestically,
wait. We
foreign,
had to.
in
They had to
foreign,
vote for that.
in the in the in the
The-
Yeah, black men just gotta vote.
hold on, man, hold on. The government can choose to empower whomever it chooses, whether domestically or in the foreign lands, right?
mm-hmm.
We
Mm-hmm.
don't have any say in who the government empowers, and
Mm-hmm.
understand that empowering in itself is not a bad thing. So we can't on its face be like, oh no, you can't empower this group. No,
Mm-hmm.
that's
It's
not
just
within our
corruption in it.
power. Hold on, that's
Right.
not within our, hold on. That's not within our power, right? To decide who can be empowered and who can't. Because the job of the government is to empower everyone. So it's not right, it's nothing wrong with them empowering the women. The problem is that as they've been empowering the women, they've been disempowering the men. So essentially you're
Mm-hmm.
dealing with a community of empowered women and disempowered men. And then you always got men talking about, oh, you need to step up, you need to be a man,
Mm-hmm.
you need to be this. But here's the
Mm-hmm.
thing: these men are not being empowered to be any of these things, right?
Right.
And
Right.
essentially, you have a situation where the women have been empowered to the point to where they are dominating you, and so to the point to where they are choosing who to mate with, who to have babies with, and they're choosing not to marry. So you're dealing with a losing situation where you think that every man should take it upon himself instead of being proactive, right, in
Mm-hmm.
eradicating the problem at its source. You want
Right.
every man on the ground to be risking his life to try to make
Right.
a change in the community. No, we're not.
Right.
This is the year 2023. We're not living in the wild, wild west anymore, where you tell a nigga to come out into the street and you have a shootout.
The duel.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? This is
Right.
like you guys are
Shit, the
thinking
way
really
he hit
big
her,
and
it
really
looked like the Wild
immature.
Wild West.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? No, fuck that, bro.
Hey
This is
man, like I tell,
2023.
I tell people all the time. I say this is the thing. I already know when I go off and I go running my mouth. I like plain and simple. That's the check. That's the check that you wrote. See, and this is the thing. I say you notice most
So
of the
you
time the
inciting
men ain't out here.
violence.
Hey man, hey, if I incite violence and then somebody come and smoke my ass, yeah, I mean, I would never be out there saying, "Man, I didn't deserve to be hit. I didn't deserve what happened to me. I didn't deserve that." I already knew when
You
I
wouldn't be
took that.
saying nothing, you be dead.
Right, well, I'd be dead then, right? But I wouldn't want my people. And just give an example. These people on the panel know me for over 10 plus years. You know already. Like, say if I was talking shit and I was egging somebody on, and I got smoked. Y'all would even say, "Well, Dre knew. We know how Dre is. He wanted to go down that road. And y'all would say, no, but I mean, think about it. Kevin, what would you say? Hey, that nigga wrote a check, his ass getting
Right.
cash.
Hey, well,
I
we
mean, he
should
would
feel the
never,
same way about this dude. He was
well,
wanting to
yeah,
go down that road.
he wanted to,
But
yeah.
so was she though. But so
She
was
was,
she
she
is what
right.
we're
That's the
trying to
thing. She
say.
wanted to
She's
go
standing
right.
there. Look, her
No,
back
she
is to
wanted
the
to go
wall.
down. No, she was trying to play it
Just
off
read the
at the end, but she
look.
was
Y'all
trying to
keep
egg that
trying to
shit
put
on.
it on a woman. I don't get it.
No,
No, you
no,
know,
you keep
because
trying to
She
you're
can
protect
say
the
saying you're
woman. I
anything.
don't get it.
Anything she
insinuating. Hold
says
on,
out
hold
her
on.
mouth. Look,
Because there's, you know
if
why?
she
Right,
if she
Because
not if you're not
hold on,
fucking her
Judge,
for one,
Judge.
you shouldn't even be
Mute your mic
listening to
for a
that
second.
shit for one.
But let me
right.
answer.
And for
Let me
two,
answer that
no
question.
matter what
But
she's
let me.
saying, you need to
But
have
let me.
discernment. You need to control your own self, your own
But let me
emotions. That
answer the
save yourself
question
black
though,
man
bro.
shit.
But before
That
you
means
give
save
another
yourself
lecture,
by
before
not
you give,
engaging,
listen, we're
by
not
not
that nigga in
trying
the
to
street, bro. We're
word
not that nigga.
This
box
Hold
dude,
on,
or
man.
Judge.
try,
Hold
This
get
on.
all
dude
in
is
your
off the
feelings
chain.
Let me
over
let me
what a
This
answer the
woman
dude
is
is off
question,
the
saying.
chain.
That
Judge.
Hey,
shit
hey,
wild.
Hold on, Judge. Let me answer him.
yeah,
So what?
he's crazy.
Let me hold on. Let me answer him. So what I'm saying is the reason that we can say that is because we have the evidence. We have the evidence that instead of her walking away, she
She
was
didn't.
thinking about doing violence to the guy, right? So we
Mm-hmm.
understand this is not a situation where she is a damsel in distress,
No,
right? And
right.
where
From what I
where
heard,
she needs
charges was
help.
dropped.
She was wanting to fight, right? Just as much as he did.
He did,
No,
right.
she
Is what
didn't
I'm
want to fight.
saying.
Her hands are
Oh my
down.
God.
It ain't
No,
like she
her
put
She
her
hands were
hands
talking
up
not
by
shit.
her
down.
belts. She
No,
ain't
her
put her
She put it.
hands
glutes
were
up,
not
nigga. What are you
down.
talking about?
Her
And
hands
she
were not
She
down. You
wanted.
can see
If she want to
clearly. I
argue,
saw her
that does
fingernails.
not
she
Her
mean she
wanted.
hands.
wants you to
She
punch her in her
moved
face.
towards the guy.
Uh,
Hold on,
okay.
hold on, hold on. She moved. She moved towards the guy. Right. Her hands
She
actually
squared
went
her
up.
shoulders.
Her hands went up. Right, and she moved towards the guy
So that means
several
fight time,
times.
huh? That means
Several
you should
times.
fight a
And
woman if
again,
she want to fight you, huh?
the
Yep,
evidence
you
mean,
should.
is,
You should.
again, hold
Now,
on.
I said it for
Again,
you. You happy
hold
now?
on.
You should.
Hold on. The evidence is that we know that she was texting the boy during the fight, right? To get
Oh,
the
her
gun.
texting means she want to fight.
Hold on, bro.
What the fuck if
Hold
you tell
on,
her to
man.
bring
I'm
a
trying to
gun
be
instead of going
logical.
to leave?
If you can't be
Come on, man.
logical, we can't talk. What I'm
Right.
saying is, again, in a situation, if she did not want to fight, she would not be texting someone to
Y'all
come
keep putting
in,
it on her. That's what I'm
right?
saying. As
To
a
come
man, you should
in.
not be wanting to fight a woman, yo. I don't care
That's
what she
but we're not
does.
talking about wanting to fight a woman. This is not what we're this is what we're talking about is we're talking about human beings in a degenerate community, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is what we're talking about. We're not talking about rational individuals. We're
Right.
talking about individuals who live
You
in
keep calling
in
it
a
a
fucked up
degenerate
environment.
community, yo.
Who,
You need to
Mhm.
chill with that shit. Listen,
Oh
these
my
are
gosh.
rational human beings. All right,
Look at
they
this
was in a
dude, man.
situation that
Chicago,
didn't
wait,
warrant that.
Chicago is
He
not a
didn't
generate
need to have
community.
that response to her. Can we
Chicago,
not agree on
one of
that?
the worst cities, one of the worst cities in the United States, where they've killed like they were averaging like killing like 15 people a day,
No,
and
you
this
making
nigga
a
says, "Don't
look.
call that
You
place
making
a,
an
don't
excuse
call
for
it."
them, like, oh, it's
Oh my
Chicago,
gosh.
nigga.
Hey,
It's
bro,
Chicago.
Chicago, it's fucked up,
So
dude.
the
That's like
fuck
saying,
what?
look.
It's
That's like y'all
Chicago.
niggas
That don't
talking about
mean you supposed
Cleveland.
to
Look.
because
That's
you
like
live in
y'all talking about
Chicago
Cleveland
or
saying that
because you
lake didn't
getting some
catch on
food out of
fire.
a
It
restaurant.
did. It happened,
You
dude.
should be ready for death.
Well,
Come
in
on, yo, that's
Chicago, you
wild.
should be. How it's been lately. You'd be dumb not to. I mean, this it ain't like this just started last week. This is how it's been. I mean,
Soon as you
this
leave out your house, you need to be ready to die, huh?
yes,
definitely,
of course,
or
in that
you better be
environment.
in
Of
that
course.
environment. Of course, only a fool would not be. Now you really talk about being a man and responsible. A responsible man wouldn't know. I live in Chicago. Mayor, what is it? Mayor Lightfoot, whatever her name is. Come on now, y'all going through that? I mean, come on, nigga. I live in Cleveland. We got the worst city next to us, East Cleveland. I mean, even I know when I go through East Cleveland that hey, if I'm going down here to fuck with a broad down here, I know I'm potentially risking my life. I mean, think about
Exactly.
it. They indicted and arrested and charged and went to jail 28 cops in East Cleveland alone. Imagine how much shit you had to do to get 28 cops in jail. Not, you know what I mean? Think about it. When you say, what? Like literally, if you just
I'm
look at the
loving the
numbers and said
deflecting, yo.
28 police officers, think about 28 police officers in East Cleveland are in jail. If you just read that headline, you'd be like, wow, man, they cleaning up that police department. That must be a nice city to live in. No, that's the worst city in Ohio. It's 607 cities in the whole state of Ohio. East Cleveland was ranked 607.
And that's
Literally.
and that's
The
what
only
and that's what's messed up though is
right.
that a lot of hold on, is that a lot of guys have this nostalgia about black community instead of
Right.
instead of being a grown mature male and understand your environment, right? Understand the social and economic conditions, and you want to play this pro black shit, bro. That's immature, bro. That's really being immature.
I understand your issues with the black community, but
No,
we are
bro,
not a
what
monolith.
community?
All
You
right,
talking about where they
it's
shooting and
not a
killing
one
people
size
at
This
fits
now?
all type
motherfucker,
of
look
community,
at
my
this
guy.
nigga scared to call a
Like
Right.
most
spade a
people can't
spade.
even hardly describe it because of
Look,
how
You
vast
talking
it
about
is.
where they
you
shooting
got to
and
It's
call a
killing?
not
This
spade a
it's
this is
not
what
just
you
spade, man.
oh
claim. This
this
is the
is
Look,
community
this
you
is
claim.
it and this is how it
yeah,
is.
man.
No, that's not what it
You come
is. You know what I'm
you
saying?
you claiming a
You can
That's
have
community
a
where they
civil
shooting and
discourse.
killing.
You should
because
be
that's
able
where
to
his
have
mama live.
words with whoever and not
That's where his
expect to
mama
be
live.
shot or
Mama.
not
Not
expect
in
to
a
get
war
punched.
zone, bro. Not in a
Right, we
war
ain't in,
zone.
this ain't middle. This we ain't in no Middle Eastern country, dude. Come on now, we're supposed to be the best country in the world, and that's what I said. This is the problem too. Another bad thing with black people.
Yeah,
Black
best
people
country because
don't
we
love.
got the
No,
freedom of
we don't like.
speech.
Listen,
Freedom of
black people
speech
don't
don't
like
mean oh because I
constructive
say something I
criticism.
need to get
You
killed.
hear me? They don't like constructive criticism. No offense, it's a lot of shit in the black community we do wrong. Just like this is, plain and simple. The nigga should have shut. Look, he was wrong for getting too antsy. She was wrong for continue to write a check her ass couldn't cash. We see
She
both
obviously
things in
cashed that check, bro.
16.
That man is gone.
Yes. Well, trust me, she gone, but plain and simple. And how do you know she gonna get smoked eventually? Like, she ain't fucking. We talking Chicago. That's all they do is smoke their people
But just
afterwards. I
but
mean,
here's
come on,
but
dude.
here's but Judge, but here's the thing that a
Right,
lot of these guys are too immature to understand, right?
right.
If I
Ain't
if I
nothing
if
good
I
come of
have a
that.
wife, if I have a wife, hold, I can't hear because your
Go
mic.
ahead.
Hold on. I,
All right, go
I
ahead. I
but
mute
if
up.
I have a wife, right? What I'm saying is as a woman, you're different than a man, right? The first thing that you want to do as a woman is protect the emotional and mental health of your child, right? So you're saying that she won when in fact is that her son is emotionally and mentally damaged for the rest of his life. How as a woman is that a win? And this is what I'm saying. Is what I'm saying. You're saying, why would I want to be in a black community with a black man like you or a black woman who think it's a win that a 14-year-old boy is shooting and killing a man, right? When in
That's
fact the woman.
emotional ass
That's
nigga.
that's
Hey, look, that
that's a
hits
loss,
women.
bro.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing
I
coming
mean
of that. Look,
honestly,
look. That ain't no
it's a
win.
win.
It ain't no
A
win.
win
That
is
is
a
not
win. I
no
don't know what to
win.
tell you, bro.
That is not no win
That's how the community works,
because you
yo.
damaged the
Look, you
child.
can't
That's
That's
be
your
okay.
okay.
That ain't
that's
no
your
Okay,
fucking
all right.
win.
community
You
that
know
I
what?
don't
Say
claim. I
something
don't claim
else.
to be a
Thank
part
Hey,
of
look,
God,
that
say
community.
something else, and I'm gonna kill you, bro. Straight like
bro.
that.
You ain't
No,
gonna do
that's not
shit.
how.
Come on, bro.
Look, that's not
That's
how
not a
life
win,
should work.
bro. That's not a
We
win,
shouldn't
bro.
even think that that's how we should operate as men. As a
Well,
man, you
even
should
she
not
shouldn't
think
even do that.
because I'm
Right?
a
Both.
man and because I'm stronger, I should be able to tell a woman shut the fuck up or else. And I should be fine doing that. I should be
Mhm.
it should be
Yes, you
okay
should.
that I say that.
Yeah,
It should
you
be
should.
it should be she should be
You
Bro,
shutting
this
up
should.
is not
because
a
I did
domestic
that.
violence dispute, though. It's what,
Right.
and see,
Right. This is two
the
complete
problem. Let
strangers.
me let me explain. Let me explain.
Right.
Hold on. Let me explain. Hold on. Let me explain. The
He
problem
hurt.
is that hold on, Judge. The problem is that too many times you niggas feel so shamed and so guilted,
Right.
right, about this
Right.
fallacy that you're the most violent and you're in this femicide. You're killing off all the women. You feel so fucking down on yourself that you
Mm-hmm.
you you try to fucking internalize in public where a tragedy
Mm-hmm.
happens. You try to take responsibility for that as a man,
Right.
and you don't have shit to do with it. You
Right.
you don't
That
have
ain't your
shit to
dog.
do with
That
it
ain't
that
your fight.
happens in public, bro. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Bro,
You do
if
not
you gotta
you do not
understand, you
control
as a man
anything
have
outside of
power
your own
even
family
in
in your
certain
house. You
situations
have
where you
no
think you
control
don't.
over it.
Just because you there and you are able to say, yo, y'all need to chill, y'all need to relax. It can be de-escalated. There's such a thing as de-escalating something, right? So if you know as a man that you could say, and it was an OG who you say, oh, he too old to try and fight. Yeah, he's not too old to say, y'all need to relax, young man. You need to calm down or walk outside or something.
Well, maybe look. That's what I said. Maybe in their book, they think about it. You're right. Them old men, they could have said anything and they didn't. So maybe in their book, they figured that she deserved it.
Man,
See, you don't know what was
that
going through their
them dudes were
mind.
too old.
Right,
Them
so
dudes
that's
were
Right.
the
too
issue.
old.
Saying that she
And here's the
deserved it
question.
because
Okay,
she's
here.
talking, that's the
Hey.
issue, bro.
I'm gonna tell you this is the issue. The issue is this: if you want to play a stupid game, you already know you in fucking Beirut, as you want to call it. That's what Chicago is. And then you want to play a stupid game and you win a stupid prize.
What
Don't be
game?
mad.
Hold on. What game involves you losing your
Bro,
life
you're not.
that
Are
somebody
you?
would
I mean,
willingly
What's wrong with you,
sign up
bro?
for?
We're talking
That
about. They
in
already
this
said.
instance, right? In
Listen,
this video,
they
at
already
what
know that
point did
that
she say,
corner,
"Let's play this game"?
bro. It is a game. It is a game
right
when
when
you
you
know
run
you
your
can
mouth,
live.
you play
No,
that
no, hold
game,
on,
nigga.
hold on.
Come
It
on,
is
man.
a game. It is a game when you know you live in one of the most violent cities in the fucking U.S. of A. Right,
Thank you.
and you out
Right,
popping off at the fucking mouth.
right.
Are you guys retarded or what, man?
No, he protects women at all costs, dude. This is
Somebody
what's so
said she
bad.
should have de-escalated. Hey, so the
Right.
women are the leaders, right?
They've been leading. They the one that raised the
Ain't
children. I
nobody
mean,
leading in Chicago. What the fuck are you
right.
talking
Ain't
about,
nobody leading
man?
there. Come on
Are you
now.
serious?
Right. Ain't nobody
You
leading
said
that
ain't
Ain't
nobody
nobody
joint.
leading in
leading, bro.
Chicago.
Stop this
And
fucking
who
dumb
leading
shit,
it?
man.
I mean, this nigga is definitely ain't no fucking way. You know, ain't nobody leading in Chicago, dude. Think about it. The mayor can't even lead. They were sitting up here like, who want to be the mayor of Chicago? They're like, not me. That no. Like just give you an example. In a game called Destiny, it was called the Vanguard Dare for the hunters. And basically, who nobody wanted that job because the hunters like to go out and hunt and like do shit. So, but if
No, I'm
you
telling you.
want, if
Hey,
but
look,
listen,
this is
Lon, shut up a minute.
they
We
made
let
an
you talk.
example out of this
Wait,
motherfucker,
let me
right?
finish this. Let me
Look, all
finish.
charges dropped.
Oh my
Why
gosh,
all
you see this
charges
nigga don't
dropped?
shut up for shit. That's why
Look,
I'm gonna keep
why all
talking while you
charges
talking.
dropped?
That way you can't say nothing.
Because
That
listen,
way everybody can't
we
hear you.
about to
Since you
definitely
wait a
make
few.
an example out of this one, and
No,
let
but
y'all
I'm gonna say
know
this.
if this how you gonna treat women, this is your fate, and this is what's gonna happen, yo. So yeah, get ready.
Don't bother us. Don't bother this. You don't realize something. One or two people being stupid enough to even deal with women is dumb. All it's gonna do is just make more women. Do what? This ain't helping women. You might want. It's like this. It's like you won a battle but losing wars. That's why you see niggas. That's
Exactly.
why them niggas walked away from your ass. I tell
Exactly.
people all the time, the Vanguard Dare, they used to call it in Destiny. And now I see exactly what the niggas like, oh hell no, we gonna let that. He's like, wait a minute, I'm not taking that dummy mission. Nobody wants.
Judge,
I mean,
See,
we got any
this is what
hunters in the class?
hey,
He's
Judge,
like, ain't nobody taking that dummy mission.
bro. Hey, Judge, hold on.
Right.
Hey, Judge, these niggas are trying to prove manhood in the worst, most
And the worst.
extreme environments. Prove your
Right.
Right,
fucking
you are not
manhood.
proving
Yo, dude.
manhood by hitting a
Motherfucker.
woman, yo.
Look like
Point blank
motherfucker in
period.
a burning house. Look. He trying to look like he in a burning down house, trying to prove, trying to make whipped cream or some shit. You know, like, come on, man, go somewhere. This is just, I mean, like, hey, plain and simple. That's why I tell you, ass, you better. Even all the smart motherfuckers got out of the community and left. This dumb ass trying to stay. You're like, you like the fire department outside. They got the hose out. No, we can live here. Like the house is on fire, dog. We can stay. We can stay. We got it. We got it. A real man to turn this could stay here. Oh,
Right.
do you realize?
And then
I mean,
if you get burned up, they say you ain't no man. Like, yo, man, you
right.
need to stop it.
No, you're a dumb man. Kind of like that. Like I tell
Nah,
motherfuckers all
yo,
the
this what
time.
happened.
Even
He
God
thought
said
he
in the
was gonna get
Bible, didn't
away
say
with
no
it.
shit.
Ain't no way he thought after he punched
Oh,
her that he was going to end his
man.
life.
He's
He
a
thought,
man.
yo,
Why
He's a
I'm gonna
man.
piece her up or whatever he said.
That nigga
I'm gonna
in
piece her up, and that's gonna
Chicago,
be that.
dude.
bro?
She gonna stop
No,
talking
he's
after
in
that. You know
Chicago.
what I'm
He's in
saying?
Chicago. You
That's not
already
how
know
you get
that
that
if you
response,
get
bro.
smoked the next day. I mean, you already know the niggas ain't from Chicago. He probably been smoked. He probably done smoked somebody before, and probably know that hey, any shit go down. He
It's
probably. How do you know the
Chicago,
nigga?
nigga.
Right. How do you know that the nigga didn't say, well, look, I already got a hit on my head because I done smoked my dude, this dude right here
Exactly.
who. Right.
Exactly.
I mean, he's in
And see,
Chicago.
and you know what, the real issue is that
Hmm.
none of these niggas are up in arms when
Right.
this nigga got probably 10 bodies. None of these
Right.
retarded ass niggas is up in arms when he killed fucking 10 dudes.
Right.
But when he punched one bitch, now all
Right.
of a
One
sudden
bitch, not a
the
problem.
whole world gotta come in.
Right. These motherfuckers, that's the stupidest shit in the world, man. I said, look, like plain and simple. I ain't even gonna lie. Look, I told you. I said this, and said it, and I said it with a passion. Man, some shit go down with a black woman, period. I don't give a fuck. I'm not helping at all. I'm turning the other way. Cause I plain and simple. I'm gonna look at it like this: is even if I did see the whole thing, she probably deserved it because she probably did some shit elsewhere. So I'm letting you know I ain't got your back on nothing. You better call somebody else. It's just what it is. You got to be stupid because you already. I mean, their track records show that they
Every
lie
night I
so
gotta
damn
fight to
much.
prove my manhood.
Right? Hell
That's what
no.
I'm
These
saying.
black
Then
women to get your
that's what I'm
side,
saying.
set you up on dummy missions, man.
That's what I'm
Set you, I
saying.
mean,
And see
on
the
dummy
No,
problem
missions,
seriously,
man.
is
women will set you up on dummy
is
missions, right?
Right?
Hey,
the
look, matter of
problem
fact,
is,
somebody brought up
bro,
Travis Rudolph earlier.
Right?
This
bro.
this
I do.
man,
The
listen,
problem
this
is
man
that
actually got acquitted
why
though.
you
You know what
all
I'm saying? Thankfully.
But he
Because
spent
them
6 months
dude
in
that dude
jail.
that she sent is no longer here.
But listen.
Right?
But
And
right. But listen,
no, it's
the
a
nigga
difference
spent six
between
months in
protecting
jail.
someone and following orders to go do something when you didn't have to follow
Yeah,
those orders. It's a
yeah, but
difference.
still,
And
I
so
ain't protecting nobody.
as a man, you need to have discernment for one, and you need to know when to pull your strap or when to, walk away or whatever. But what I'm saying is in this instance, that
Yeah.
young man, he did what he was supposed to do. And he protected his
Okay.
mother.
Yep.
And
I hope
that's
so.
it, y'all. Y'all be cool.
I
Like
just
y'all be
hope
cool.
she was a good mother, because I would hate to find out, like, don't you get older, you be like, man, my mom was always lying and shit. What if he get older when he get out and he release a book talking about, yeah, my mom was always instigating shit, always starting shit. I mean, like, literally, like the typical woman does. Now you sitting up here like, yeah, it went down that way. I mean, think about it. You see so many stories like that. Because I hate to say, a lot of people even scared to question a black woman. Because even questioning a black woman can looks at as hating or bashing, as they say. You don't even
Uh,
question.
hey, we got a new one up here. We got Dale Ray's worse. What's going on? You got the
Yeah.
floor.
What's going
Go
on,
ahead,
fellas?
Del
How
Rey.
y'all doing tonight?
You
Yeah, what
doing
up?
fine?
all right.
Yeah, man. I'm just sitting back here watching. And maybe I'm jaded. I don't know. I'm probably gonna be one of the ones called a woman hater or whatnot. But all this could have been avoided. I mean, straight up, all this could have been avoided if that heifer would have had her ass in the house
Cooking.
at that time of night. Obviously she can't. She can't cook, or she don't
Right.
want to cook.
Right. Even your son can't get a sandwich. That's bad.
Right. Or if she gonna go out, why you got a 14-year-old out that time of night?
Thank
If
you.
he's supposed to be an honor student,
Right. That nigga should have
shouldn't
been
his
had
ass
his
be
head in
home
a
in
book
bed?
somewhere. Right.
Thank you.
Plain and simple. Look, and then if you ever notice, I tell them, I said, if y'all don't realize how the news be wording this shit, setting y'all dummies up. Well, according to GoFundMe, which is written by the motherfuckers who trying to get some money, he was an honor roll student. Come on now. When they said that damn near 70% of black male children, then here's the question. We say 70% of black male children read at an elementary school level. Some of them reading as low as second and third, but some of the other ones are reading at an elementary school. Now, here's the question. So we're gonna say that all these people these young kids out here doing violence are the 30% the intelligent people? Come on now. If the boy was supposedly smart like that, I'm pretty sure he done seen his mother act a fool, and he probably would have realized he's a black man. Realized, wait a minute, if he's so smart, as y'all say, why the fuck I'm gonna risk my life protecting this dumbass? I don't give a fuck if
Listen,
she is my mom. I'm not
Exactly.
gonna
fellas.
look. I'm a black male. I'm an honor roll student, so that means I'm in the top of the fucking class. I'm a fucking diamond in the fucking rough, and I'm gonna risk my life to protect the dumbass bitch. I don't give
Hell
a damn
no.
Fellas.
if she is my mom. I
Hell
mean,
no.
but think about it. If she would have died today, I'm a diamond in the rough. Think about it. If he's so smart, say the situation went down and she would have died today, but he's a straight A student. Once they come out and show his grades, and that dude will be a millionaire overnight. I'm pretty sure he'll be smarter because that GoFundMe it'd be $50 million in that by the end of the week. You know,
But you know,
I mean,
let me say this.
if he's such a
No, hold
straight A
on.
student,
Let
I'm
me
pretty
say
sure
this.
he would
Let
have
me
knew
say
that.
this. Let me say this. That was good. That was good. But let me say this too: is that the issue again here is that we're trying to prove our manhood, right? And this is why these niggas are so hung up because they don't think about manhood until it comes to fucking simping for a bitch, right? That's my issue, right? If you guys was talking manhood 20, on a regular basis, right? I wouldn't have an issue. But why is it always when it's in these easy cases, right? You niggas who ain't been men all your fucking lives, all of a sudden when it's easy and convenient to talk about you a man because he hit a woman, now all of a sudden you a fucking man and shit. You know what I'm saying? Where you been all this motherfucking time? What are you doing in the community? What are you doing with your fucking life that shows as
Right.
a man outside of fucking parroting some
To a
easy
bitch.
shit where
Hmm?
okay, the
Hmm?
guy hit the woman. We already know a guy in his normal right mind wouldn't be
Right.
doing no shit like that, right?
Right.
So
We,
why
we
why
know
are
that.
you why are you why are you trying to hang your manhood off of
Off of that.
trying to ostracize the dude who probably himself is out of his fucking mind? What do
Right.
you
We already
come
know
on,
that.
bro?
He from
You
the
got to
nigga
do
from
you got to do
Chicago
more. You got
and
to
had
do more.
dreads.
You got to do
Right.
more with your life. You have to be
Right.
more intelligent, right? You have to do more than fucking just parrot some fucking liberal ideas that somehow black women are the most oppressed and the most abused and the most domestic violence when that's a lie. We already know what the statistics say and that they are the most violent, right? We know that. So you don't have to fucking come in here proving your manhood on this retarded nigga who hit this bitch in the face. What you need to be thinking about is something more constructive. Is that as black, what do we want in our black women? Do we want our mothers to be putting their sons in danger unnecessarily? We're not trying to think about these rogue retarded niggas who will not only hit a bitch, but he'll kill you too. And he probably killed 10 niggas before he hit that
Right.
bitch.
He
Come
probably,
on, man.
just give an example. They're gonna find out. Just give an example. I bet if they do run that nigga's background, they're gonna find out he's probably had a warrant for some bullshit already. I mean, the nigga already like that. So plain and simple. This is what I try to say. You sitting up here playing with dynamite, and you mad about the motherfucker exploding. The dumbass shouldn't have been playing with dynamite in the first place. You know, why are you gonna be
But
mad about
But
it
that,
as
but
a
that,
dummy for doing what
but
dummies
again, I'm
do?
trying to prejudge what I'm trying to drive home to these guys though
Right.
is what I'm saying is that this guy more than likely did not have any respect for human life, whether it's male or fucking female.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, if you are a man of some kind of intellect, you understand there's a bigger problem than
Then right.
trying to
To be
pretend
right.
like black women are fucking victims all day. There's a
Right.
bigger issue of the black community and the society at large than just a fucking whether or not men are fucking beating women. There's a bigger
Right.
issue at play. And if you don't
Hmm.
address it, you're gonna forever be having these stupid conversations
Right.
and be trying to tell men to risk their fucking lives and
For
instead of
dumb shit.
solving the fucking problem.
Right. Right. I tell them, I said, this is it. I sit here and say, why? Why? I said, when it all boils down, I mean, oh, I'm protecting her honor. Why am I protecting somebody's honor when they in a dumb conversation? But that's the problem. I watch, and then you watch. That goes to show you why you know that technically the black community, you'll be a fool to save it. Because you see dumb niggas like that nigga that's here and say, we should be. I mean, here's the question. No, no, nigga, you in an area full of dumbass motherfuckers. You just let them get their jollies off. I mean, it's just what it is. Why you sitting up here and you gonna risk your life because you want to be right? But by a person, and think about it, at a hot dog fucking stand in the middle of Chicago, which it don't mean nothing. At the end of the day, what? Now your son going through all that shit because you wanted to be right in a fucking argument with a dumbass nigga who probably got 3 bodies anyway. Why
Right.
do you think I said? I remember I said even me who like to fight. I said under no circumstances am I gonna get in any more fights unless I have to. I said, you know why? Because I said, think about it. Look at what the society's going through. These niggas killing everybody over the stupidest shit. I don't want to have to be watching my back. That's too much stress. Because I know I can fight. I don't need. And then why is here? Why am I trying to prove my manhood to dummy? I mean, what the fuck? I mean, I'll prove my manhood when we get in the ring and I'm getting some money for it. But to an average dummy on the street, hey, they're like, hey, Judge Dre, you a bitch. Yes, I am. All right, I'm cool. Like, you know what I mean? So what's going on? What we eating today? All right, go ahead, Cass. He's in Chicago. There was a woman at a hot dog stand that needed him. She needed a stove. I had to get you. I'm sorry, bro. He had to light the stove for her.
God, this is fucking hilarious, man. Why do black
Right.
men always listen? What I'm saying is, niggas,
dummy missions.
stop trying to hang your fucking manhood off of this stupid shit, man.
Right. Dummy missions all day. Right?
Do something constructive with your fucking life, and then say that you're a man. Coming out raw and over a fucking animal that kills, right? It's like a lion in a fucking lion's den. The lion is just killing motherfuckers, man. That I'm saying, there is no philosophy behind it.
Why he did it?
You can't change.
Can't reason with him.
You can't lecture. You can't give this motherfucker no lecture. You know what I'm saying? You can't change him by telling the sheep not to fucking be like the lion. Yo, we need to stop this shit, bro. We need to stop this.
You look, man, trying to turn into a vegetarian. Look, man, Lion, you should stop eating that. You should just,
these guys, and see, really what it is self-hate, because somehow these guys think that somehow this animal is like them, and somehow you can, like the other guy came in, oh, he just needs to hold his emotions. This guy's a fucking animal, and the fact that you black men think that this motherfucker is anything like you, and you need to answer for the shit he does, means that you hate your fucking self.
Hey, man.
Yeah, that's some shit, man. I ain't gonna lie, this is a classic episode. But when you think about that shit, you be like, God damn, when you think about it though, when you really put, like, why the fuck am I sitting up here trying? It's like, don't save. You can't even save half of these niggas. And that's what we're telling you.
But believe me, I appreciate the way things have gone this broadcast. Very good discourse. But we got Rogish up here now.
Hey, what it do?
I
hear a lot of conflating of issues up in this piece. What the fuck going on?
I thought it was ready.
Did she cut in front of this dude or what?
I don't know what happened really. Cause you can tell already. It's more to that story because you can just tell by what they leaving out. See, I pay attention to what questions weren't asked, and I'm like,
wait. Well, before we get into any subjectivity of it, the objectivity is how likely was it that either one of them was gonna start some shit?
Oh, 100%. Okay. All right, two dumbass motherfuckers.
Right. Okay. And the fact that she would, you know what I'm saying, have a son, oh, go get a gun and shoot him.
Right.
Now, I didn't watch the video, but and y'all said that he aggressed her. Did he strike her like multiple times? Like, did he beat her down in front of something?
Now, he hit her like 3 times. I know that. I know he hit her like 3 times.
Okay, well,
he pieced
three
up
times.
pretty
He pieced her up good. She got a 3-piece.
That's considered a beat down to a woman.
Yeah, she got it. I mean, to say that you can't say that she didn't take. I mean, she got a strong chin.
You heard what I just said?
I know.
No, but
yes, I heard you.
Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. I've been listening to y'all talk. Hear me talk.
No, you
okay, go ahead.
I'm just answering because I've seen the video and I've read the article. What it is that she called the young boy even before he hit her. She was calling the boy to come and hit the motherfucker. She again.
Hold
on. Again, she was texting, right? Because this is in the article. She was texting the boy before she got hit. She was texting the boy to come fucking save her.
Okay.
Oh hell no! Right?
Before
Come
she
on
got
now.
Before she got
hit.
Right. Before she got hit.
Right, she could have left.
So what
All
I'm
right.
saying is she had ample time while she was
To
texting. She
leave.
could have called the police. She could have
Right.
walked her happy ass out of there instead of bringing her fucking pit bull son in there to risk his fucking
Fucking his
life.
life,
Because you
right.
don't know if that nigga had a gun.
Okay.
Right. Or what if his girl pulled out a
wait,
gun
hold
and
up.
catch
Okay,
him?
wait. Oh, Dre, your phone sounds like shit, dog. All right,
Nigga, look, it's in Cleveland. Of course,
I don't
it's a
give a
Cleveland
fuck. It's in
phone.
Cleveland, nigga. It's in 20 motherfucking 23. Goddamn it! Now you can get
It's a
some
Cleveland
motherfucking.
phone.
You
Okay,
can get
it's
an
a
extra
Cleveland.
bar. What you got? 3G or something, nigga?
I got
Goddamn.
5G, but it's in Cleveland, nigga. I
Is
told
that
you,
your voice
motherfucker.
that sound gravelly, or your bones? You drop your phone in
Did
some
you hear what
cement,
I?
and then
Did
you
you
had
hear
to
what I
wipe that
said?
motherfucker off or something, nigga.
It's in Cleveland, dude.
It's in Cleveland with all the
Yeah,
blacks.
man. You make an excuse. Come on now. You should look.
This nigga still smoke old Swisher Sweets and shit, nigga. God
Right,
damn.
man. I told you. Look. You should sympathize with my phone because it's in Cleveland. Come on, man.
Cleveland is all fucked up, dog.
You should have sympathy for my phone because it's in Cleveland, dude. Come on, Rogus. Man, come on. How dare you? Come on, man. You didn't really need to do that. Because, see, y'all could have took up a collection and bought me a new phone. You see, that's what y'all really should have done instead of talking down on the black man. Because, you know what I mean? Y'all could have took up, all you had to do was be like, hey, Kev, man, we going to start the Cash App, hit Judge Dre up, we going to get him a new phone, all this shit. But no, what you want to do? You want to talk about my phone.
Hey,
And I'm just saying.
let me tell your Mexican ass something, nigga. You build houses, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, all right? You got plenty of money for phone horns.
but man, you could have just done that, man. All you had to do was just like take up a collection and give me a phone.
All right. Let's get back to this lesson at hand. All right, so he pieced her up. She was calling for the gun prior to.
Yes.
Okay, so you watched the entirety of it.
Yes.
How long is the video? By how long?
It's very short. The video is very short, but it does show them afterwards going outside, because actually what happened was, so the boy shot the guy one time, right?
Okay.
Then the guy ran outside. She tells the boy again to kill the motherfucker and make sure he's dead. Right?
Oh shit!
So he goes out and he goes out and shoots the motherfucker a couple more times in the back.
Oh shit! Okay, that's murder, cuz.
Yeah, but see, they got off. They got off. That's
of course
fine.
they got off.
But here's the even kicker though. Then the bitch tried to snatch the gun out of his hand to go back inside and shoot one of the fucking bystanders, and the son fucking wouldn't let her have it. How about that for a kicker?
Oh, okay. So this bitch is a whole demon then.
Yes, she is.
She ain't no victim of nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, so she earned him 3-piece then.
Yes, she did.
She earned all that shit. He was just a nigga who went for the bullshit.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Let me got a super chat from Sun is Hot Raw. Appreciate it. He said, let's be real, gentlemen. Y'all are being red pill as fuck, but not one of you will stand there and just let some random dude hit your mom, regardless as to whether or not she deserves.
That's not even what fucking happened, though, bro.
It ain't gonna get to that point. You gotta understand something. It ain't gonna get to that point. That's the whole thing. It ain't the moment that some aggression comes up. Hey, yo, what's up? I'm taking all energy off of that. The moment. What? That's it. You know, not even an element of a fight. Hey, what's going on? What's this? He ain't gonna be able to continue to even engage in my mother, because now he's gonna have to engage me. Not in the element of threat or nothing like that. You just adamant understanding. So it ain't even gonna fucking get to there. But you gotta understand something. The fact that she, you know what I'm saying, all right, sent the cat in there with the heat, you know what I'm saying, handle this. And then when you know what I'm saying, go back in there, kill him, then go back and kill somebody else. Nigga, that shows you a fucking sick, fucking evil ass bitch right there. You know what I'm talking about? This bitch ain't nothing of a motherfucking victim. If anything, old dude was nice by piecing her up 3 times, because she probably needed the shit.
Yo, man, in the video, listen, she took them fucking hits like a fucking champ, bro.
Yeah.
She
funky,
funky,
strong, independent.
God damn,
independent
stone
face hoe.
bro. I don't think I could have took them motherfucking shots. I believe.
Man, look, bro. This is a funky bitch, man. In the word of Corey Hogan, with Chicago, funky bitch. Funky bitch.
Yo, the bitch, all the bitch did was just wipe the sweat off her fucking face and just kept it moving. God damn.
That's it. That's it. And got off. Ooh, she finna go in politics. She finna go in politics. Yeah, the son gonna get tested like a mug because he gonna have some juice that he wasn't ready for, right? Yeah.
But you made a good point though about because you talking about if so. So a lot of people say if that was your mom. See, first of all, if I was properly trained as a young man, right? Again, like you said, I would have been trained how to step in first, right?
Right.
But
Exactly.
so obviously she didn't train this nigga. She skipped past the actual real masculine properties of him being able to confront and speak and converse with a
Right.
motherfucker. She didn't give him that, and that's what he really needs to be successful in life. She just give the nigga the fucking gun, but didn't give
That's
him
a
the
guard
real
dog shit.
masculine principles.
Yeah. That's guard dog shit.
Yeah. Talking about that's a hero.
Nope. That's a funky bitch.
Funky ass bitch.
That's a
dog,
funky
dog
bitch.
like Snoop that dog head bitch.
Dog mouth hoe. For real.
Shit.
Oh, that's funky hoe right there. That's
Yo,
all the
and,
way a funky
and
hoe.
niggas was in here trying to hang their manhood off of trying to be like, yo, this guy, he should have calmed. Listen, that's an animal. You know, listen, we trying to reason. You know what I'm saying? You listen. What I'm saying is that this nigga more than likely he probably got 10 bodies before this, right? And niggas is like, oh, they. What I'm saying is, why is it black men always gotta act like they gotta give excuses for why one nigga in the world did some shit?
Because the thing is, the whole thing is we don't understand how deep Miss Andrew is towards us is with with all these folks that are not us. You understand something? They feed off of what I'm saying off of not acknowledging what the true dynamics of power is supposed to be, what it is, what to change it into, whatever. The thing is, we exude that shit right from the jump. So any nigga that do anything, it's not about him doing anything bad. It's the fact that he did it. You know what I'm saying? If it was anybody, if it was a Peckerwood, there's no way she would have sent her son in there to go shoot a fucking Peckerwood when he run out, and then motherfucker, oh yeah, kill him one more time, and then go in there and get another one. What the fuck are we talking about here? And this dirty bitch get off? Yeah, she got off. This was nothing but motherfucking political.
Yeah, it was political.
They gonna use the fuck out of it.
And you know why? And you know why it's even more political? Let me add even more to information. Fucking Kim Fox is behind the shit. The same motherfucker that got Jesse Smollett off. You understand what I'm saying? The same this misandry goes all the way up to the fucking White House. You feel what I'm saying?
Wait, what you mean got him off? I ain't know. I thought that motherfucker had to do some time. You talking about
Smoulier got off.
Mr. Smoulier got off?
No, that nigga got off, bro. He did like probation or some shit. Maybe. Or maybe community service or some shit and a fine or some shit. Yeah. But see, originally, what I'm saying is originally based off of what she did, he wasn't even gonna he was fucking she let that nigga go free. They had to go get that nigga back because motherfuckers was like, oh, we can't let this shit go.
God damn.
And not only that, what they didn't release is that they got a call from a former Obama staff member, advisor, gave a fucking call to fucking Chicago to Kim Fox on that Jesse Smollett shit.
So there you go. Yeah.
And not only that, the fucking gay rights, fucking civil rights bill got pushed through Congress 2 days afterwards based off of this fucking hoax.
Oh shit! They always trying to slide some shit up on, just like they did with when everybody was talking about Freddie Gray. And everybody was out there protesting and all that. And then all of a sudden, oh yeah, we just passed marriage all over the, you know what I'm saying, whole country. We're like, hey, you nasty motherfuckers, we didn't know it was up on the docket. We were too busy talking about all this motherfucking police mercenary terrorism that y'all keep doing. Meanwhile, back at the Rainbow Ranch.
And that's what it is. And you know what they call that bill? The anti-lynching bill.
The anti-lynching bill.
Yes, the gay civil rights, LGBT civil rights bill was called the anti-lynching bill after this nigga who went to the fucking Home Depot and put a rope around his neck.
What? It was a nigga?
Yeah, I'm talking about Jesse Smollett.
Oh, that motherfucker.
Yeah.
He did that?
Yes. Yeah. He went and bought a rope. And then and listen, this how this if you don't know, listen, this nigga went to the fucking police with the rope still around his neck. Like
you gotta sell it. You gotta sell it. You gotta sell it. That's how it goes, you know. you gotta sell the scene, nigga. What the fuck? Holy shit.
Man, I'm thinking about sticks and stones right now. You know, Dave Chappelle.
Smoulier.
Jesse Smollett. He's a French guy.
I want to say thank you. I'm back. And thank you to Kevin right there, because Kevin just bought me a new phone. So why don't y'all motherfuckers hit the Cash App and pay for that, because Kevin just bought me a new phone, okay? So y'all hit the Cash App, get that like button up. Thank you, Kev, for the phone, all right, bro?
Yes, you know.
Goddamn, this nigga don't even know how to go with the lie. I was trying to get him some money. I go on and hit the Cash App, people, because he done bought me a new phone. Come on, man.
I got my dad's laugh, but when I'm laughing like me,
yeah, that means it's bullshit. That's a bullshit. Bullshit lie. Yeah, whatever. But
there go the gravel again. I spit my swisher with my dope thumb. You split your swishers. You don't split your swishers. You just smoke them shits, huh?
No, I don't split them. Don't split them. I'm a bong. I'm a bong guy. I hit the bong. The StreamYard don't like when your battery low. The StreamYard do not like when your battery low. I notice when the battery get low, the StreamYard be like, "Fuck you."
So basically, she's going to be a problem.
Oh, definitely.
Ooh,
if you don't see that shit,
she is going to be a problem.
But she's beautiful. Look how beautiful she is.
Fuck all that.
Oh yeah. Who is that? That's the mother.
That's the son. That's the mother. That's the mother and the son.
Oh yeah, she too good looking. You're right.
He gonna become a rapper. Yep. Watch, I bet you this motherfucker put out a mixtape in 2 weeks.
No, I ain't gonna say that. But what's gonna happen is this. No, they gonna say this. Wait till you find out. They ain't gonna say nothing about his grades again. Watch.
What you call? Man, what you call? You call little man? You just call him little mixtape. Man, come on, man.
Yo, what's gonna be his name?
Mixtape.
Nah, little Oedipus, nigga.
Right. This nigga said little mixtape. I like that, bro.
Little Edie.
What's his name?
Little Edie. Oh, what's Little Edie, folks? Oh, that's Oedipus. It started with yeah, we gotta say Edie though.
Right. Nigga said, what's it gonna be? Little mixtape. I like that.
Why boy SA young boy shoot again Oedipus.
His first song gonna be called Dear Mama.
Dear Mama. It's gonna be a remake of Tupac.
That's fucking stupid.
Oh man.
Our new song, Little Meech.
For real.
He said, "Look, his song gonna be Mama's Baby."
Hold up, Cortez. Let me say Little Complex. Little OC, Little Oedipus Complex. that's a good one.
Oh hell, I ain't gonna lie. She too cute. Too cute. She too
Little
cute.
Oedipus complex.
So yeah, she too cute.
That's a good one. Little OC, cuz what? I love you, mama. I want to say mama.
Yeah.
This is one thing I want to say. I want to say thank God that we's coming around and we can joke on shit again. Because I've noticed, like, especially, like, it started with, if you want to go back to, like, when Kobe passed away, people started, now they didn't joke, but I say with the sub, maybe. And, like, how people start making the jokes about it already. It's nice that we can joke about some of this shit and laugh and get a.
Well, no.
Thank
You ain't
God for
laughing.
Dave Chappelle.
You ain't laughing because you ain't laughing because you joking about it. You laughing at it because this shit is funnily sad
Funny.
to that degree.
Yeah.
This shit is sick. It's crazy. It's motherfucking nuts. Shit. You better laugh at it. If you don't, you'll go nuts the wrong way, nigga.
Exactly.
How you doing, Gotham?
Shut up. Yeah,
Where Batman at when you need him?
Carlton Way one. Carlton Way one. This whole situation could have been avoided. People have to start thinking.
Of course.
Bro, I'm just letting you know we all going to hell. They were like, nigga, whoever laughed at this shit's going to hell. But listen, I thought we were already there.
No, hold on. Hey,
the way this world is.
Hey, if you laugh, that bitch gonna come in with that gun on your ass.
Like, what, bitch? Look. Oh, I know she. Look. I know. I don't have to worry about her ass. What, bitch? You? Oh, what? You? Bitch? She was like, bitch. I'm gonna call my son. I'm like, well, bitch. I got 4 baby mamas. I'm gonna call all 4 of mine. Now what?
Come here, little mixtape.
Little mixtape.
Y'all need to stop, man. Hey.
The nigga hollering at my mama, he be my ops. You jumping out of pocket and your ass gonna get shot.
Hell.
That's right. That's some shit, man.
Oh shit.
Don't tell me. My mama run her mouth too much and I don't give a fuck. But you just, when she around, shut the hell up.
She got pieced up, then I grabbed the 90 book. He tried to get away. My mom said, nigga, go clean this shit up.
Come on, guys. You manosphere guys, I swear.
No. Don't worry about my mama thug.
My mama told me how to shoot. You like what? 10 years old, 14 years old, I'm putting shots in a nigga.
My mama taught me how to put in work. 17 shots, 2 in the
But you know what though? Oh
shit, that was good. That was good though.
You know
what though? You know what? That kid, the kid did have good aim.
Like, yeah, he did.
Oh, that's
that nigga shoot better than cops.
Wait, he shot him in the back, cuz it ain't hard to shoot nobody in the motherfucking
No, but
back,
I'm trying to say he didn't shoot nobody else. That nigga had better shots than cops.
That nigga had all back shots, bro. Come on, man. All
back.
Oh, wait.
You know it's pride. Wait. You know it's Pride Month. Of course he had all back shots.
Wait. Hold on. Okay, wait. Let's keep it real. So there was no anterior shots.
No. I think the first shot was even a back shot. I think.
Oh, that's some whole shit. That is some whole shit, cuz. Oh, so he a hoe. Okay, so I thought maybe he had some heart. Maybe face to face. The first one was, what I'm saying, face one another. I don't know. I just assumed.
Nah. He didn't get that nigga no chance.
Oh yeah, this is going straight political, and she's going far. Oh yeah, they're gonna use this.
You know
this is gonna be.
He didn't look that nigga in the eye. He didn't say, yo, hold up.
Yeah.
Yo, listen. When he was pulling the gun out of his fucking hoodie, his hoodie sack and shit, the nigga damn near shot his fucking dick off and shit.
God damn.
Yeah, the nigga was fumbling with that shit off and shot
That's
his
so
shit
so
off.
so so nothing about this is in pocket. Nothing.
No,
None about this at all.
nothing.
Fuck. This ain't gonna be good.
All right, but I think I'm about to wrap this up.
Respect.
This is gonna go on Oprah Winfrey tomorrow.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, but look, the discourse was excellent. I really appreciate it. There are lots of different opinions, lots of different takes on this. I thought it was all great, so I really appreciate it. So we're gonna go around, drop your last statement. Um, let's see. We'll, Angela C hadn't said anything in a minute. Go ahead.
I still stand by what I said. He's not a hero. The mom, so-called mom, escalated, and now that I know the details of how the dude was murdered, the boy should have got first-degree murder. If he shot him and the dude was no longer a threat, then that should have been that. So I don't know how they got off. I have nothing more to say to that. And you guys, good night.
All right, Angela
Sleep well.
C.
Peace.
Thank you for coming up. Really appreciate it. Whoever wants to go next.
Shit, let me mash out. I just got off work. Shit, came up, saw y'all kicking it. Respect. Long live the bitch line steppers. You know what I'm talking
Long
about?
live.
Long motherfucking live. Appreciate the sharpening, y'all. Yeah, this shit is all the way out of pocket. God damn, I've been hearing about it, and I try to avoid shit. I don't be wanting to get triggered and shit. Yeah, this would have been something to trigger me. Fuck. All right. And so hey, y'all build monitor on. You know what I'm talking about? Fake it till you make it. I'll let y'all on the flip. See y'all on the shit.
One more time.
Peace.
Funky bitch.
Funky bitch. Respect, y'all.
All right, Rogish. Appreciate it. Who want to go next?
Yeah, man. I think that I mean the real issue is that is bringing up to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? That there's an underlying
Issue.
and your Dr. Tia Son Johnson just did a show where he talked
Mhm.
about how they're pushing an initiative to get 0% women in jail, in prison. Right? This is like a government initiative now. Is that you're trying to get 0% women in jail and in prison, right? So this is when we talk about political. This is political because they want to with this, right? They want to be like, oh, if we can let this bitch off, you know what I'm saying? That's a precedent set. We can let all the other bitches off who's fucking doing funky ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the bitch, goddamn, who got Travis Rudolph hung up and shit. You know what I'm saying? She ain't
Yeah.
gonna be tried for shit.
Oh,
You
she
know what I'm
ain't going to
saying?
jail. Mm-mm.
She ain't getting jail for shit. And you know
Well,
what I'm saying?
I
And a lot of
mm-hmm.
niggas that come and try to save a hoe on this. This bitch is a fucking demon, and we all know it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the bitch just fucking wiped the fucking sweat off of her face and kept it moving on a motherfucker, and had a nigga kill a motherfucker over that shit. I said my piece. Long live the line steppers. Let's do it.
Yeah, long live, my brother. Long live.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for coming up once again. Okay, Dre,
Mm-hmm.
you're next. Unless Chaos want to say something.
So
Chaos is
I
a
go, I go.
Yeah,
I see.
man. Yeah,
Oh, go ahead,
man.
Kale. You want to go first?
Like
Go
the
ahead.
Crimson Cure said best, man. Just because there was no charge, I'm think that this is over. And I'd agree with her because what in Chicago is very unpredictable. Where how the violence and how the story was laid out, even especially the guns I register, they can't really sweep that under the rug, regardless as a woman. My biggest
They
concern,
will.
my biggest concern of all this is that these men gonna have to make a decision with their sons. You keep them around this chick, you're gonna have problems. I mean, as you look at this picture, I thought this woman looked more like she in her late 40s, but they say she's 35. Tells you age has not, and life has beat her up pretty badly.
God
So
damn.
that's what I'm gonna say.
Damn, Chaos.
I mean, said
You
life
can't.
beat up. Life
This book
got done
said.
first. Goddamn.
She said black crack. he said
Black
he said
cracks.
look he said this bitch definitely didn't get a stove. you know.
Goddamn.
Yeah. But I would say, yeah, man, it's just you really got to watch when it comes to this. You got to say that, hey, it's getting to the point to where it's over with. And when it's like this is, it took women. It can't be trusted under no means or no circumstance. You just got to say, hey, if that's how you're gonna act and that's how you're gonna conduct yourself, then you're gonna see that niggas don't care, and that's what it's gonna be. And I
Okay.
just hate to say it that way. It's just, I mean, this stories like this should show you that. I mean, it's only gonna be more and more, and this is the problem. Women have already got run amok, and what's so bad? They don't even realize the consequences of their actions, and it's going nowhere fast. And I mean, it's just unfortunately, it's just gonna get worse and worse. You
Yeah,
know.
it's probably going to get way worse before it gets way better. That's
Oh,
how the
definitely. That's it.
old
Well, I mean,
saying goes.
yeah, I tell people all the time. I said, you talking about, you better definitely get ready to leave them alone now. It ain't getting no better. It's about to get 10 times worse. Worse than me breaking the spark plug off in a fucking engine.
Yeah.
See the fun I'm about to have.
Okay. All right.
Mm,
Well, thanks once again for coming through, Dre.
mhm,
Yeah, this is why you gotta let discourse in conversations happen. My monologue at the beginning, I don't think it was too far off. It probably seemed like I was trying to give the benefit of the doubt, but when you do stuff like that, then then the people will start to actually talk. And
mhm,
with this conversation, I got what I wanted. This is probably one of my favorite conversations I've had on this channel.
mhm.
Even
Oh,
even though I don't I don't agree or disagree holistically. It's just that the conversation went down. Not everybody was on the same page, but hey,
mhm,
it was an important conversation nonetheless.
mhm.
Uh,
Let me say one more thing. I said 10 seconds. I said, this is one of the things I said this. But see, this is the thing to further reinstate what I said. These women have definitely gotten way too far out of pocket. And I'm not gonna lie. You see, after this crap here, if you gonna go that way and go with the and go and actually have to stand up against a woman and you know it's coming to fighting terms, you always got to go for the one hitter quitter immediately. Because like the problem is this, you need to neutralize the situation in like 2 or 3 seconds. If not, you have to realize, because that's what I said, that way you can take care of the simps. Because I'm not even gonna lie, you had to do it immediately. Maybe you would have had a chance to get the gun and you wouldn't have got shot. Like I said, that's the problem. You should evidently you must not hit too hard, because if she took three of them, but I hate to say these broads got stronger chins. They got Mike Tyson's chin. They ain't like that. Like back in the day, they used to act like they was Glass Joe, but now they ain't Mike Tyson. But go ahead.
James Tony, goddamn, ain't nobody ever knock out James Tony, but
Right, but you,
nobody ever asked about James Tony mom, but
right. Right, you can't. But
but
I mean, people tell me what I'm just letting you know. Like I've told women, I'm letting you know, man. If we go down that road, you swing the first hit. I'm trying to make it to where you never do anything after that hit again. And people say, why would you do that? I said, because I'm not doing it for her because I'm scared of her. I'm doing that so that way I can turn around and handle any simp that try to step up.
all right.
That
So what
unfortunately,
do we?
that's the problem.
So
Go
what
ahead.
do we? What do we all learn from this? Well, at least what did we at least learn from this? Number one, it reinforces what I say. Like when I say no one should put their hands on anyone.
What?
But also, if you are a woman,
Right.
you are biologically and physically weaker than a man. You should
Hmm.
not you should not
Play
be
that
provoking
game.
men. Yeah. Yeah. And because like the one thing we have to remember is all of us ain't built the same. We're gonna react differently to certain things. So, with these women with these, sassy mouths, uh, thinking they can just snap off and say what they want to say, one had to learn, and it unfortunately led to somebody dying. But also, brothers, in that situation, we have to be able to control ourselves because we in moving a society that is not in our favor. I'll say that. Sorry, a person had to die. If this situation is not over, I'm sure we'll be watching to see how it unfolds. But as of right now, what's the name? Charlisha Hood and her son, they got off. So, however you feel about it, it does give rise to even deeper situation. And we, as a people, and especially us as black men, we need to stay on our p's and q's. No matter what. So, anyway, that's gonna be it for now. It's pretty late. Everybody who stayed up with me, you are the GOAT. I appreciate, like I said, the conversation in the live chat is always great, and the people who came up on the chat, especially we had a couple of newbies, and they really knocked it out of the park. I would say. So yeah, let's continue to have some great shows, and I'm gonna end it right here. I see you down there, Azrael, first of his name. Um, yeah, just wanted to give you a shout out real quick. But anyway, that's it. Long live the habitual line steppers. In Kev we trust. Oh, forever blessed. What's up? He said we need to leave black women alone. Period. They are not our women. D Rock then says they know this already. Son, husband, and simps are just a text away. Um, Also, he says this is going to set a precedent. The strag is going to be more emboldened to get in men's face. Okay, well, there's just more adjustment that we have to make. I mean, we may not like it, but it is what it is. And until these men out here stop simping and all this other bullshit, is the problem is going to continue to get worse. So anyway, that's it. Okay, once again, long live the habitual line steppers and Kev we trust. And remember, for all of you going into your week, when you don't give up, you win. Peace.